Hey y'all, happy Tuesday evening. We are outside, so bear with us. There is a little wind. Hopefully, it's not too bad, but we are going to just have a couple quick laughs because I have heard some of the wildest shit today, but I think I'd like to hear what you guys have heard on YouTube today, and then I'll tell you what I've heard. Hey y'all. Okay, I'm sitting outside, so if it's really loud with the wind, please let me know in advance. You might get some. Oh, Kyle's listening right now on the other end of the yard. We're good? Babe? Is it good? Okay, thank you. You can turn me down now. Turn it down now. I know, turd. Kyle's with us tonight, but he's watering our cactuses. Cactuses don't like to be watered every day, but he thinks that these little babies need watered every day because his mom sent them over for us. So he's like watering his babies his mom sent. They're getting big though. One of these days I'll show you guys. And then he's going to water my tomato and everything. Anyways, we're going to have a chit chat. This is just going to be fun. Not any like major content tonight. Just a few laughs. I didn't plan on going live tonight. But we were sitting here, we got done with dinner, and then I was asking Kyle, I was like, do you want to go live? I was like, I got some fucking funny stories after today. And I'm sure you guys do too. So I'm going to say hi to you guys right quick. But while I say hi, start telling me what is the wildest thing you've seen or heard on YouTube today? You guys start telling me what is the craziest thing you've heard today? And I'll get down there in a second. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Terry. Hey, Revival. Hey, Brat. Perry, Marcy, Fit and Curvy, Mrs. Arnold. Zenu. Is it Zenu? I'm not sure. Stephanie, Miss Leah, Jujubee, Shelma, Miss Brittany, Penny for Your Thoughts, Nature Rocks, Rapunzel, Hope for Snoopy, KCG, Chico, J-Dub. Oh my God. We're gonna talk about the polls. Hey, malicious intent, Sheila. I hope it's a small group of us tonight because I want to talk some shit. Because I tell you what the hell is people? What are you people thinking? Sheila, I gotta message you tomorrow. I've got questions for you, and not a bad way. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Pretty Eye. Daisy Girl, I did respond to some messages today, you guys. I'm not all the way through. I didn't realize I had over 62 messages from the last week and I missed a shit ton of them. So I am so sorry. I rarely use Google or Gmail. I use something different for my personal stuff. So I hardly ever log into Gmail and it's not saved on anything. Like I actually have to log in each time because it's just for this. So my personal one is it's a mess anyways. And I'm just terrible at messages. Period. Point blank. End of story. No more excuses. Daisy Girl, Catherine, Twinkles, Darby C, Laura. Oh my God, we got to talk about the poll. Fiddle DD, $9,000 fines. Hey, what Drake? Okay. All right. I'm going to go back up and read your guys's funniest, weirdest, wildest, quackiest things. And they don't have to be pertaining to this case or anything. Just like what? Hey, Marcy, I think I missed you. Maybe I got you. Okay. Let me go and I'll tell you if I know what it is. The poll from Brittany J. Is that what you guys are talking about? Is that the poll? Who does that to themselves? Brittany, is this like a way of gaining sympathy? Am I learning a new like way of gaining sympathy here by doing a poll and setting yourself up for failure? Like, why would you do that?
Humiliation fetish?
Yeah, like what is this?
We don't kick shame though.
Yeah, I mean, you do your thing, but why would you do that? Especially if you lost that many mods. I mean, again, none of my business, but from the video, it looks like you lost like they're you expect them not to vote in polls like that? Ma'am, what are you doing? Columbus campus. Oh, there was multiple. I only saw the one. Oh, Daisy Girl. I caught up on one of her replays last night, finally. Okay, tell us what your boss said, Fit and Curvy. I'm here for it. Anything. In Chicago was arrested because her book touched a Sea Org worker. Oh my God.
No.
That's ridiculous.
That's going to avoid the billion-year contract.
Those fucking people. Scientology is a whole trip in itself. Whole trip. Kyle, we need to go down and visit the local one here.
Yeah.
You saw the Petri dish where speculation has spawned like on a molecular level. Someone made a hurt feelings report for Chris Proudfoot to fill out. What? The lab comparing Chris Proudfoot popping Sebastian on the butt to a horse thief being hung. What? Okay, maybe mine's not going to top what you guys saw today. Craziest thing I saw was just a few minutes ago. Seth is in a chat with, the Trash Bucket channel, and he thinks that picture is about, oh my God, I really hope it is. I really genuinely hope it is, Penny. Oh my gosh, Chico. You crack me up. Wait, hold on. I missed something about something. Oh, Miss Brittany. Yes. Yeah. The making. Okay, you guys. Okay. Please tell me somebody else watched that. Tell me the whole camera's not moving. The whole fucking camera is moving. The whole camera is moving. Why is nobody pointing that out? It's not the spaces that are just moving. The whole camera is moving, or am I seeing things? Like what? I got a clip to play you guys the craziest thing I ever heard. And some of you, this is going to make no sense too. This is wild. This is so wild. So the polls are a normal thing? Yeah, Chico, I guess. Well, I don't know if it's all been at once. I don't know the stories, but there's videos that show like a bunch that have over the year. It's just a lot. It's a lot to process. A creator nodding out at the end of their stream mid-sentence. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not good. You're going to crack up when you find out who my clip is about. No, Miss Brittany, it's back again. That medication that they just started her on, that sulfa one, she actually is having a reaction to it. So she's had a rough day today. So she's calling her rheumatologist. They'll have to do something else. But thank you for asking. Nicole, hello. Okay, here, Nicole, here's the thing. I want to know what's the crazy, if you guys are just coming in, what is the craziest thing you heard or saw on YouTube today? It doesn't have to be in regards to the true crime community. It doesn't, whatever you heard or saw that's wild or out there. And I'm sitting outside. So if it's really, yeah, it is, Roberta, 100% a cult. for sure. If it's too windy, let me know. We're just enjoying the outside air. So, a creator who's broke offering their subs money for the worst name they can come. Oh, y'all, Nana's not drunk. Didn't she do that the other day? I learned today to not take a nap on the floor at school during my planning period. I ended up getting picture. That's lucky. That's kind of all though, because with kids around and markers and a teacher passed out, there is a lot of opportunity there. That's the least. I mean, no fun for a pulled pinched nerve, but kids are not as chaotic, I guess, as we were as kids, because that would have had opportunity all over it. Hey, Cheesy. Yeah, I would, that would be amazing if it was. Hey, True Crime Karen. Hey, Ann. All right, I have a clip of the craziest thing I heard. I only saw one too. You heard Gray Hughes call into Cluminati and they had a good conversation. It was pretty wholesome. That's good to hear. Hey, Laura Jean. Hey, everybody coming in. Now I'm confuckled. Brittany J did a poll today. I didn't know about it until not long ago. And I even showed Kyle. I was like, who does this to themselves? Like, why do you do this? The silhouette theory and the entire camera is moving. Yeah, crazy. Some of you probably aren't going to understand my crazy moment. Oh, and from Caters Without a Crystal is getting a Netflix show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, KCG. I've heard that. I heard that last week, actually. I mean, ugh. I won't be watching that, but hey, like, not my interest. Oh, Rebel Soul. That's why I cussed that woman out in my chat the other day. Do you guys remember anybody was in here and I randomly started going off on Terry Lynn over a phone call and cussed her out up one side and down the other? That's the source of me cussing her out, is that phone call. That phone call's from March 21st. She had it sitting on members only. Oh my gosh, malicious. I didn't know that. It's a whole camera moving, yeah. Oh, Fit and Curvy. I'm going back up. Sorry, I missed it. Trying to catch. My eyes are going crossed. I'm excited though that you guys have stuff. I work in wastewater and my boss said a tank smelled like Bigfoot's asshole. I'm sorry, my sides hurt. Bigfoot's asshole. I want to know what Bigfoot's asshole smells like, thankfully. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Laura Jean. Sorry, I missed some of you guys coming in. Melissa Jade, Bo. All right, there goes a wind gust again, you guys. It's going to get windy for a second. It'll calm down here in a moment. Bear with me. It's too nice to be inside, though. Like 80, a breeze is blowing. It smells good out here. Being by the water is my, like, calm spot. When I'm by the water, I was meant to live by the ocean, truthfully, or an island on my own. Probably more like it. Hey, Callie Dime. Jameson. Mystery. Found a new tragedy pimp by accident and disgusted with him. Oh. Hey, Tammy's Clips. Oh, shit. Tammy, no. 2,400 people. The stupid video about the lights. Yeah. Saying it was people. Yeah. The questionnaire. Yeah. Hey, Trish, by the way. Hey, Pete. I saw a Korean corn ice cream that was literally shaped like an ear of corn. What? Do you watch a lot of the cooking shows, Melissa Jade? I love Korean street food vendors. I love watching them. They are incredibly talented. Hey, Jessica. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, y'all Nana's not. Yeah. Nothing crazy for you. Oh, see, you saved yourself. The Delphi case. I can't tell you the slightest about that case, I'll be honest. That is not one that I followed. And it's so in depth. Like, it would be impractical for me to even attempt to like understand it at this point, because most of these people have been following it for years on end. It's a really sad story. Like, I know the baseline of what happened, but beyond that, there's so much with that. And that's one thing I wanted to talk about too. That brings me into another one. The tragedy pimp hoe can't handle it. I heard somebody getting really upset about being called the tragedy pimp today. I rarely use that term because I'm not as focused on how much money they make, right? To a lot of these people, it is a job. I'm more concerned about the misinformation and long-term harm that these people do. There you go again.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Burping up a storm.
Sorry, I'm watching TikTok and I forgot.
Reading the room, babe. I'm just joking. What would a stream without Kyle burping be like? He worked all day. Hey, the occasional good Ann. If the wind gets really bad, you guys, please let me know. Gray's very, very smart when it comes to like lights and shit. Oh my God, malicious. I cannot do that. Miss Britt, she's calling her doctor tomorrow. They'll get her fixed up. But thank you for sure. You just saw strange things happen in that camera. Well, the whole entire camera was moving, in my opinion. I'm not an expert in photos or video, or don't ask me like in-depth questions on pixels and distance, and nope, not my thing. But to me, it looks like the entire camera is moving, because not only do the shadows move, but how it's hitting on the vehicles right there is ridiculous. But anyways, people can see. This is the power of whatever they tell you you're seeing, you'll see if you try hard enough.
Thanks, Sammy.
Hey, Banana Butt.
That made my day.
It's me, Tiffany. You voted too? Oh my gosh. Why would you do that? Delicious. You know where I'm headed then. NCTC. Hello. Yeah, I haven't watched that much Cheesy Wheezy, but I was really disappointed, and I always had heard really good things and just took it at surface value. Of course, the wind again. If it's really bad, you guys let me know, and I'll move my ass inside. I don't want to, but I don't want to. I sound like a whiny baby tonight.
Nice.
I know. He's a rude prick. Schooly mom, it's been said I'm kind of the female version of him. So,
Hi, Janice.
I mean, hey, Catherine. Wayne, that clip is from a month ago. That's when I randomly just went off on her the other day. That's why. Was that clip? Was that phone call? It is absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. She was treating him like she treats a cast member from 90 Day Fiance about cheating on their spouse. She was belittling him and doing the same thing, like asking the same question 500 different ways, trying to get him to catch himself up. It was gross. Sorry.
Hey, J-Dub.
Oh, she'll probably fucking say now that I told you guys to go fucking vote on her poll. That's not what I was doing. God, I didn't even think about that. Oh, well, I could care less. Who just does that to themselves?
You can't keep saying it's windy out because people are like literally in tornadoes.
Okay, well.
It's not respectful.
Shut up. You jerk. You're such a jerk. Hey, the Wanda Life. Hey, Trish. Kyle. Kyle doesn't want me disrespecting you guys that live in Tornado Alley with our little bit of wind, but I'm talking about your ears, not your safety right now, people. Ridiculous. 51 and windy there. Feels colder. Ooh, okay. Yep. Was that a dog? No, that was Kyle. Hey, Ava. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm catching up.
That was a fly.
That was I don't know how to do polls. Oh, yeah, I do. I have to go to the YouTube side though. Yeah, Sheila, I don't tend to like that word as much. Better out than in, she goes. Sorry. Kyle's. Hey, Janice. Hey, Andy. No, I'm just way that far back. Hey, Leandra. Hey, Blank Slate. Pigs fly. Wayne, right?
Thanks, Sammy.
Oh, what was the poll? Hey, Thor. The wind's not bad at all. Okay, thank you. Okay,
Oh, I'm so glad we don't have mosquitoes here. I couldn't do that.
hold on. 6 meat foot. The wind sounds nice compared to a squeaky chair. I got a clip to show you guys of what, just to play for you guys, of the wildest thing I ever heard. Some of you guys won't get this, some of you will.
Love After Lockup was great too.
Hey, Layla. Yeah, some of them. Jessica Danielle, 90 Day Fiance is a is it TLC? No, it's Discovery. It's Discovery. It's a 90 Day Fiance. People like, there's multiple ways. So there's foreigners who date Americans and they come here on a 90 Day Fiance visa. And then there's, what's the other one called?
90
The other way.
Abroad? Or
The other way. Yeah, 90 Day the other way. And Americans go to other countries to marry their fiancés that are foreigners. It's a whole series and there's like so many different spin-offs and stuff, but that's the community that she's from. Hey, Feisty. Hey, Shorty. Oh, yeah, Shorty. Gray did a great breakdown of those first videos. I can't even imagine. Wayne, it kind of felt like that was the tone that they were trying to give off.
No,
I agree with that. Hey, Liz.
Surprisingly, not all of them get divorced.
75%, I would say, don't you think?
I don't know, because they keep doing these like follow-up seasons, to see where they're at now. And they still seem just as unhappy with each other, but they're still together.
Yeah, that's true. Rapunzel, I probably know. I follow the Scientology stuff pretty closely. Kyle and I don't, if you're newer here, I've told the story 5,000 times, but Kyle and I actually are really big into cults. I know a lot of stuff about cults personally. But Kyle and I took 6 Mormon missionaries to a tour of a Scientology building a few years ago. And they tried to convince the missionaries that they could be Mormon and Scientologists at the same time. It was a whole wild experience. I have pictures that I've shared, but it was wild. I love the Scientology rabbit hole, but I like the backstory of it. The drama right now is intense, but that's how it goes. Cults are something else to deal with.
I feel really bad for the people that live in Florida. I was only down there for a little bit during
Mugginess.
Hurricane Irma. But no, the bugs.
Oh, the bugs. Yeah, we don't have
There's
that really.
Shit down there that's never even been discovered that was attacking.
Yeah, all we have is scorpions here. So
I'll take those any day of the week compared to the shit I found.
Kyle don't like bugs. Hey, Reese Cup. Yeah, Sheila, that's Terry Lynn. That phone call, is that the one you're talking about, Sheila? The phone call between Terry Lynn and Chris from March?
Heather, it's not a cult. It's a family.
I'm good, Feisty. How are you? Hey, Angel Chips. Sorry, you guys. We're just having a boring chat tonight. The topic is, what was the craziest thing that you've seen on YouTube today? The wildest or the craziest on the tubes today? A psychic said Ted Bundy told her where Summer Wells is pretty. Oh my God, Mona Lisa, that sucks. Oh gosh. Hey, fur coat mama.
Yes, Miss Brittany. I will wish you a happy birthday on Sunday.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Heels, you don't owe me an apology, but thank you for saying that. I'm glad that you had that conversation with her, because I knew that, like, I'm glad to hear that she's taking it seriously and like going about it in the right direction. And thank you for that. You didn't need to do that, but I'm glad you had that conversation with her. I would love to hear her thoughts on that someday, honestly, because that's wild to me. Hey, Kathy. You're good, Heels. You're good. I got what you meant.
There's gonna be a lot more Scorpion videos coming up.
We might be cult leaders, Brett. You missed it because the ball and chain messaged you. Oh yeah, Rapunzel. The drama. The Wanda life. That is something that I actually was digging into before this broke off, because that is something that just blows my mind. The intensity of that and the secrecy behind the intensity of the Amish. Like it's crazy. Jessica Danielle, yes and no. I'm not a big fan, I'll be honest. I don't think reality TV and cults mix. So I think it overshadows people's real life harm and trauma from cults. I think it's, once again, profiting off of people's pain. They mask it in a way that, people are opening up about their lifestyles and trying to make it more palatable in a way, when in reality, these people are still suffering from trauma. Some of them are still attempting to escape these situations. So yes, I like it because it brings awareness to a point, but I also think it does unnecessary damage too. And that's not just with her show or her story. She's wrote a book and stuff. Like, her story is very intense and crazy what they've done to her. I'm not diminishing that at all. But the reality TV part of her story, I'm not a huge fan of. And it's just because there's a lot of underlying issues. I'm not a fan of, like, the Duggars. I think that's horrible. Shiny happy people, like all of it. I don't get down with cults and reality TV. It just does not mix. These people have real life trauma. And unfortunately, we saw some of that with the Brown family recently. Yes, Roberta, we're going to start. Hey, Never Night. J for Justice video, crazy things. My tubes are tied. Western skies. I lost mine a long time ago, too. You hated the bugs. You guys are cracking me up. Okay. Let me get to the bottom of this. Blank slate. I'll probably forget by Friday, but please remind me on Friday. And happy early birthday if I forget. I write the sheep leader.
Hey, Thor.
Who's Terry Lynn? She's from the 90-day community. Feisty. She's now true crime, I guess, because she's local to Hendersonville. She is out there searching. I'll give her that, but she's been a part of Seth's team from jump. Hey, Sue.
Happy birthday on Friday, Blank Slate.
Ever heard of The Family?
Yeah.
Annie, I think so. We watch so many shows on cults and documentaries and random, like, independent investigation stuff. I am obsessed with cult stuff. I grew up in a really, really fucked up lifestyle. Very cultish, very cult. I mean, flat out cult. I have a lot of religious trauma because of it. So that stuff, like, interests me a ton. Hey, Sparrow. Sparrow, by the way, I just want to give you a warning. I saw in a comment section today that you are being watched. So please be on your best behavior, because I wouldn't want you to get booted from over there since you are over here. I'm being totally facetious. Please be an adult and feel free to do it as you wish, where you wish. If you want to cuss me out, feel free to do so in my comment section at any time, so you don't get watched, because that's the most immature shit, that they're watching people who comment in channels. I don't got the fucking time to pay attention. Now, if you say some shit to my face in other channels and do all that back and forth, like, I will notice over time, of course. But for the most part, I could care less. I don't care. Just don't come in here kissing my ass. Not you. I'm not talking to Sparrow in this. But that's what I can't stand, when they try to police where everybody goes. Everybody goes everywhere. As long as somebody doesn't come in my chat and, like, kisses my ass and then turns around, like, that's the stuff that I just laugh at. Over time, it does irritate me. But the way they were acting about Sparrow in the comment section today, I was just mortified for them. I was like, how immature. Sparrow doesn't talk shit over here. Like, literally doesn't say anything derogatory about them.
So they came across the soft white underbelly today.
Oh, Thor.
Good luck with that whole man.
Yeah. There's a lot of connections there too. JD DeLay was on Soft White Underbelly, and he's promoted by us. There's just a lot of crossover. Hey, Tori. Yeah. Yeah. Wanda life. It's bad. Yeah. Hey, NJ Robin. Yeah. Sheila. Yeah. Yeah. So Mike actually, I spoke on this a little bit the other day, and I was talking about the Children's Justice Center in Utah. I actually know quite a few people that work at that place in Utah, and amazing people. But yeah, I know quite a bit about Mike's stuff. I don't comment a whole lot over there, but I've followed him for a long time, read books. Um, yeah, that stuff's really interesting to me. She was not on 90 Days. She used to be in that community. Sorry, Kyle's ahead of me in the comments. Sparrow, it's so crazy to me though that they were doing that. I was like, wow, how ridiculous. Ooh, Wanda. I didn't even think about that. Damn Danny, right? Right? True crime Karens. I know. I just find it to be disgusting. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, you shit stirrers. You see it for what it is, but no, Kathy, she doesn't. But they were being, yes, we started Baby Reindeer last night, right? Was that what we were watching last night? Or the night before?
It was the night before. I think we made it to like.
We've made it to three through three. Hey, Cassie. Cactus.
It kind of brought back some trauma.
Right, Jessica? It's so weird to me. It's so fucking weird because you want these discussions to happen. Like I don't know. I have very little tolerance for bullshit, but it's usually the shit stirs, and I'm usually pretty spot on. Very few people, unless they're just ignorant and wanting to like poke for fights. I don't have time for that shit. But for the most part, we barely get rid of anybody, time anybody out. It's that you guys are adults. If you want to cuss, there's very few things that I have blocked for words. Wayne, who is watching? Hold on, let me go pull it up and see. I can maybe show you. Give me 1 second. Let's see if it's still up. It is. Hold on. Hold on. Let me present, share screen. I got my computer out here so I can do this. All right. So this is her community tab. Let's make sure you guys can see it. Yep. This is Brittany J's community tab. So this is her poll that everybody was talking about. It says, do you believe the weekly hate streams about me are justified and should continue? I don't know what percentage it is at, but if you go down in the comment section, you will see, let's see. Right here. Also, Sparrow goes on then channels, and speaks. So does Linda. They come over to your channel trying to start stuff with us members. Brittany responds and says, if you ever see that from anyone, call it out, and I promise I will take care of it, is what they meant. 100% don't want anyone like that in our community. Then somebody says, believe me, we are watching that person. Their comments are hot and cold. We will delete offensive comments or even hide this person if necessary. If you see something we miss, please message a mod in chat and we will have your back. Somebody else says, yeah. Yup, I second this. They're like super secret spies over there. Do 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 do. So I'm not really sure who it is that's on Sparrow duty, but somebody is. Hey, Meg. Wow, Meg. They were actually, NorCal was having part of the discussion too. Like, not mocking her, not, wow. Wow. And Aries is always super nice. Comes in, asks everybody how they're doing. I mean, that's what I took from it. Right, Annie? Yeah. Hey, Arctic. Oh, we have kids out there playing. Okay, hold on. Let me try to catch up again. You guys are fast tonight. I haven't even played you guys. What? Hey, Kathy. Kathy ain't got no time for BS. Kathy. I like that name, though. Oh, there goes Dexter. Sparrow, it's so ridiculous. I'm sorry that you are in that position. You shouldn't have to do that. Arctic, I just said that. I was like, oh, here we go. I just gave her a reason to claim that I told everybody to go vote, which I never did. 38% yes. Oh, I'm going to vote. Fuck that. I didn't. Let me go vote. Hold on. Let's go check. See? I'm not even rude like that. I didn't even fucking vote, but now I'm sure as hell going to. Absolutely, I attend. 38%. There. I tipped the scales for you. How embarrassing, though. Like, why do people do this? Why would you do this to yourself? Honestly, it's so unnecessary. Truly. Like, that is just crazy to me. Mrs. W. Hello. I don't drink at all, you guys. Wait, did I get called a drunk? Who got called a drunk? If they're calling me a drunk, I don't drink at all, you guys. I haven't had a sip of alcohol in years. Yeah, Sheila, we are. You voted the minute you saw it? Blacklist me. Okay, I gotta get to the bottom so I can show you guys. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Choctaw. Choctaw. I can't say that right. I'm gonna butcher it every time, and I hate it. Is it Choctaw? Toe? If I get it wrong, there's no E. It's not toe. It's who knows. Okay. I just butcher people's names. Okay. We just get used to it. Shacto. Oh my goodness, Melissa Jade. Okay. I need to go back to school. Ooh, Arctic. Thank you for correcting me. I wish I had a drink, right? I'm not shaming anybody. I just can't because of medical reasons. Lysick is something else. What he's trying to do to Juke. That's Josh. But yeah. Those guys are out getting ready for their new tour, heading out. Cooper's amputee, Josh, and I don't remember who else. Okay, let me show you guys what I saw. Those other channels are just toxic. They can be for sure, Janice. You're the spy, Pete? How boring. I mean, really. Oh, no. So my wife is trying to hold a conversation with me, and I can't hold two conversations at once. She's probably more important than us. You better get there. No, I did not, Tammy. I missed that one. Hangovers suck. Okay, you guys, here's the wildest shit.
You would say that so much if you were. Do you say that, Chats?
What?
I'm trying to have a conversation. My husband won't.
No, I never say that. Mm-mm. No, never. Okay, I'm going to play you the clip of the craziest thing I heard today. To some of you, this is going to make 0 sense. So if you don't know Molly Golightly, and if you don't know about the Marvon and Dre story, Dre in particular, and Molly's obsession with Dre, you probably will not understand this. Hey, Al, I'm happy all the time. Yes. Hey, X. Okay. So I'm going to play you this clip. Like I said, some of you won't get it, but I will explain it in a minute. And I haven't heard her in so long. So this was so trippy to me.
That one. It's a cute little app. I love going on Facebook to talk smack about Dre. She bugs me. You want to know something?
She was reading the comments. So the comment said, this person loves to go live on Facebook and talk shit about Dre. Okay. That was the comment. Hey, JJ. Now listen to the rest.
Barnett actually messaged me when I first started this live. I don't know. Shit's going on out there, and they're not really telling me much. but I don't know. So I'm not worried about it. It's crazy how she's trying to emulate me.
She just fucking said that Dre's trying to emulate her. Okay, it gets better.
Dre McCrae's been doing things like that I do. Like, you know, I take Jake on dates and stuff like that.
She said Dre McCrae has been doing shit she does. By the way, Molly, a lot of moms with sons have mother-son date nights. That's kind of a thing.
She's got videos where like, me and Ross are on a date, and people are in there saying, that's what Monica Goretti does. And I remember you guys 2 years ago when she's like, Monica Goretti, I'm living my best life.
No, Molly, she didn't. She wouldn't say your name, and it pissed you off so bad. All she said was she was living her best life, attempting to live her best life through the worst of circumstances, and you twisted it, but she wouldn't say your name. Factually speaking.
And your nails are whack. You know, I'm always using that light pink. Guess what? She's got the light pink now.
Isn't it ironic that she's talking about Dre having light pink nails now, considering it's spring, you know, going into summer? Usually people lighten up their nails, kind of like I have an ombre right now. But what's really funny about that is normally I only do ombre or black for the most part on my nails. I've done a few different ones, but that's the standard for me is solid black or pink and white ombre. And after I started calling Molly out, she would talk about how trashy black nails were. And then she went and got black nails. But now she's talking about Dre copying her. Dre copying Molly. For those of you that don't know, Dre has over 1 million subs combined on all platforms. She's got like over 600,000 on Facebook alone. Anyways.
Like she's just been doing anything that I talk about with her. The next day she addresses. Like one time it was like, she's very unintelligent. And then the next day she went online and she goes, I am such an intelligent person. It's very important that you understand this. I was like, oh boy. The people are in my ear, they're like,
she's saying that because Molly said she was intelligent, that Dre went live the next day and said she was intelligent. What? Right, man? Right?
She watches everything you do. And I'm like, yeah, don't give a frick.
Dang it, Nancy. I'll explain this story in a minute.
All I really cared about was, oh my God, you guys. Dude, she got caught buying freaking ashes off Etsy, claiming that they were Marvon's ashes. And when she went live, everyone that was streaming her, all the different channels, all the different pages were like, is she fucking for real? The bag was gigantic. It was double ashes than my mother. So, you know, I'm like a little detective. I go over and I Google, is it possible to buy cremation ashes? That same bag pops up for $200 with the same black box.
All right. So for those of you that don't know, I can laugh about the first part of that until we get to there. And now I want to just fucking ring through the phone. Oh, welcome in. Who's this trying to get my attention? Black-haired chick. Welcome in. Take a seat. Shut the fuck up or leave. I mean, it's not the complaint hotline tonight. I don't care about your grievances. Go tell them to somebody who cares. Anyways, carrying on. Molly Golightly is one of the top exploiters of Marvon's story. And they tried turning Marvon's tragedy. Marvon McRae was a Marine veteran, married to an influencer on Facebook. She's on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all over the place, who's got a big following. She's a beauty influencer and lifestyle influencer. Marvon is a Marine veteran who attempted to take his life. Unfortunately, he ended up in really grave shape for quite some time and then succumbed to his injuries a year later. It was a horrific situation. He was raised by his adoptive great-grandmother. So his relationship with his biological parents was strained over the years. Anyways, they came back into the picture once they found out through social media that he had attempted to take his life, and hell broke loose. There was a ton of money that was raised. They claimed that they were getting lawyers. Lawyers were nothing ever happened. It was a huge shitstorm. Anyways, Molly Justin of Justice for All, LB, who does like 90 Day Fiance type shit, and a bunch of other people exploited that story and turned it into a true crime case, which it never was. There was no crime ever in this situation. But they got CPS involved. They got the Border Patrol involved. And it doesn't matter if you like Dre or not, what she was going through. She was not responsible. There was a police report that was released, cleared her of any and all things. Dre's not even my cup of tea. Not anywhere remotely in the same lifestyle, in the same likes, dislikes, anything. And I had a major issue with all of her stuff at the beginning too. But one thing I will always say over and over again is she did not have anything to do with what happened to her husband. But Molly and those guys exploited that case, which wasn't a case. They turned it into horror, a story, a tragedy. Just in 1 month when this was going on, Molly made over $18,000 on YouTube, just her YouTube check, on top of all the funds that were raised. It was absolutely madness, that whole entire case. It's still, like, to this day, it's so unsettling what they did to that family and still are continuing to do. This is from today. This clip is from today. She is still torturing Dre. They made a fake death hoax. They called coroner's offices. They ran with so much misinformation. I've never seen anything like it. That's what brought me onto YouTube, was trying to get the factual statements out of what happened. Part of his biologic family member met Facebook people who had access to grind with Dre, some old mods of hers and people who didn't like her and her lifestyle. They met on a Reddit thread, started creating these groups exposing Dre McRae and Justice for Marvon, and all hell broke loose. They had CPS workers in their groups, vetted CPS workers. They attempted to get her kids taken away. It was absolute insanity. Yes, ma'am. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yes, Katie Joy did color it. All of them did. Katie Joy, sorry, I'm not trying to purposely avoid. I was just talking about Molly and that side of it. That's what happened, though. Katie Joy, Molly Golightly, Justin of Justice for All got involved in this story on July 6th of 2022. Every one of them, they all were working together in the beginning, which, if you know those personalities, you know that that's never going to work. They, now knowing who they are, never would have worked together. It was so chaotic, though. There were so many hoaxes that were pulled. There was fake receipts. There was all sorts of shit that happened. And a lot of us came over from Facebook following that story. Like, people over here came over. But now you have Molly sitting on live stream today saying this shit about Dre, claiming that she bought ashes off of Etsy. Like, what the fuck are these people doing? I don't care if you hate Dre. I don't give a shit anymore. You guys have all lost your fucking mind. Let the family grieve. Yep, that's how Spanky is the one. So when they were in Georgia for the Quentin Simon case, many of you watched the Quentin Simon side of things. Well, we were focused on what Molly and Spanky were doing, which many people probably didn't even realize, but they were exploiting Marvon. So while they were in Savannah, that's where Marvon's biologic family was from. So they met up with the stepmom, the biologic father, and the stepmother of Marvon. And while they were there, they announced that he passed away, said that Dre had posted something and her members only, it was false. And it was his birthday weekend, even though they're Jehovah's Witness and don't celebrate that. But still, like, it was his birthday weekend. They played the hoax on his mother even. Letitia didn't even know. It's just terrible. It's terrible. But here she is. They're still doing this shit. Mom of 3 boys. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I don't think so. But I don't know either one of them like that. I was assumed to be Katie Joy for a year, or well, until I was doxxed. And then I was working with or working for, and that I was close with Uni. And truthfully, I wasn't close with any of them. Couldn't stand Uni. Just felt bad for the dude. Never had a relationship with Katie Joy. Never was. In fact, no, it's just wild how all that went. Anyways, but Molly's still over here. That was from today. I don't even want to play any of the rest of it. Dre moved. Yep. Oh, did she? I didn't know that. I should go back and pull that out. I wonder if it's still up. Yep, SNBC 13. All of the videos are up, y'all. All of the videos are up on my channel. Like, you can watch as we like go through what was happening and trying to piece it all together. We had mods from the Facebook groups that were turning on each other actively because we knew they were up to fuck shit. And they were releasing bits and pieces of their messages all throughout the time and setting each other up. It was fucking wild. Yep, they did think I was Katie Joy. They thought I was Katie Joy. They thought I was a mod of Katie Joy's by the name of Scarlett. They thought I was Emily D. Baker. They thought I was Mallory. They thought I was, God, how many other people? You guys remember? Wow, dear terms of service. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, you probably don't want to rewind. That last part of that, though, that last part of that clip, she goes on to say more about these ashes, and it's just disgusting. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? She lost her husband. Let her grieve. Let her fucking grieve. Jesus. That's irreparable damage. I can't talk. Complete harm. Oh my God, my feet. Yeah, I sent them on a fucking, I posted pictures. They turned me into a silhouette of Katie. I did like this. I was anonymous with a voice changer. And so I played all sorts of games with them because what ridiculous bullshit they were doing. And I was like, you guys are fucking so far off. I knew I was going to get doxxed. I'd been on Facebook for a long fucking time. People knew my voice. People also know my style. Yeah, she was back on YouTube today. Right? I didn't even know who she was, Lisa. I had no clue who she was. I know, Arctic. I didn't know that at the time, though. I was like, who the fuck is that? Hey, Lurker. Yeah, that's the craziest shit I heard today, though. The first part of it is comical because you guys don't, if you didn't follow that closely, Molly tried to mimic and be Dre, like the diet stuff, like it was so intense. There was so much shit. It was absolutely crazy. They said I deep faked audio when in reality, the original video was from Justice for All. And then Manny behind the mic streamed it. Like it's all over the place, but they claimed that I deep faked audio. Like absolute insanity. Yeah. Yeah. Kate, you're right. You're absolutely right. Leave it to Beaver. It's insane. It's wild. But that was the craziest thing I heard today. What was the craziest thing you heard? Oh, I'm going to play that clip tomorrow. The one from the Senate floor. There was a speaker that just brought up the whole like topic we were talking about this morning with spanking and discipline and special needs. And it's mind blowing. You guys, I will play it for you guys tomorrow when we get back into content, but no, I'll play it tomorrow. It's wild though to hear like it. I don't even have the words for it right now to hear what was said. Oh, it's just wild. Yeah, Kathy, you're sure on that. She wants people to talk about her, and she got lucky. Here you go. But that's just some bullshit. Dre does her own thing. Like she's a makeup. Molly isn't even on that level. Like, and you don't have to like Dre, like I said, to recognize what harm was done there. It's crazy. All right. Should we take a look and see if the poll has changed? Let's see. I can't believe somebody would do this to themselves, though. Seriously. You guys bumped it up. You guys are asses. That's funny, though. And she's live. 40% now. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that? Who does that to themselves? Like, that's just asking for trouble. If I was to create a poll, Do you think my delivery is harsh? 99% of you are going to say, hell yeah. That's like setting yourself up for failure.
Do you guys like me?
Yeah. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, Julia, I don't even want to know that stuff. Sorry. Like, no, I get you're not like being facetious or like, but I don't even want to know that. I try to keep it so to YouTube and not wanting, like, I couldn't tell you where and please don't tell me in the comments. Please don't tell me. I don't know where she lives. I don't know shit about her life. I don't know nothing and don't want to because I think I would be horrified. Oh my gosh, Layla, she was like talking about, oh, she's so obsessed with celebrities. It blows my mind. It's just so weird to me. I am sorry. I am not bougie. I am not materialistic. I'm none of that shit. I'm girly to the extent of having my nails done, wearing lashes, and getting my eyebrows microbladed. That's where the girly ends.
And the Brazilians.
Whatever. Shit. That's like the girly part of me, though. Like, I'm not into design. Obviously, you guys know this. That's just never been my thing, or celebrities. Like, I think celebrities are just like the rest of us. They just have a little bit of talent in acting. I just don't have there's nothing in me that's like thrilled about celebs. I cannot, like, celebrity gossip shit just drives me bonkers most of the time, unless it's something scandalous, like real scandalous. What up, Coco? Yeah, you made sure you voted. Oh my gosh. You guys were getting in trouble. I don't know if she was. Sandy, you don't want it repeated. Perplexed, we're gonna have to fight over the 150%. I'm just telling you, because if you say 150% in PPP, we're definitely gonna have to ban you, because that is CJ. Have you watched CJ and that's where you got the 150? Because let me tell you, CJ says he gives fucking 150% to everything, and peace, positivity, and progress. He's giving. Oh, you guys. So I learned something else today. I know, Wayne. Laura says 150%, and I'm like, no. Nana L, I saw you sneak in here. I hope you're doing good. Wacky tacky creepy girl. I love that name. Oh, I don't know why people do this to themselves. She did a poll about herself. Like, why? Don't do that to yourself, please. Like, just don't, because that's setting yourself up to hurt your own feelings. Like, just don't do that. Oh my God, perplexed. He does too, though. Oh, by the way, I don't have a poll. I don't do polls, you guys, at all. Oh, Lisa, do you not know who he is? Okay, it's at 41. You guys, we're gonna get in trouble. Thor. Thor. So I didn't know who Dago was, True Crime with Dago, until today, really. I mean, he's been in my chat and I've stopped over there. I don't get around a whole lot to like I've just found a whole new arena. Like, it's like the curtains are opening up and I'm realizing how many channels are out there. It's been really weird lately. But I didn't know him and CJ were once friends. And today I found the fallout of CJ and Dago, and I laughed so fucking hard watching that video that CJ did. I had tears in my eyes for him. He couldn't get him to roll, but I was dying laughing. I was laughing so hard. Hey, Marie. You guys be nice. I depend on karma. Hey, Chica. Hey, Shop. I hope you're feeling good. Marcy, I'm not telling you.
Beefergs, that's exactly what
Beefergs.
That's what I keep saying. I'm like, it's 100%. God damn it.
Beefergs, have you seen this guy? Have you seen CJ? Y'all, I might have to pull that clip up and show you guys because that's some of the craziest. I've never seen anything like it. Dago's funny, but this was CJ's rendition of why their breakup. I was dying though, you guys.
Yeah, no.
No, okay, hold on. I gotta show you guys now.
I get why you say it.
We get it.
But
We get it.
You get it. Yeah, you're gonna give it your all plus some.
Plus some,
How
yeah.
about you just fucking try giving it like 3/4 because that's what most people would do.
Hold on, I'll pull it right quick because this is some of the funniest shit ever. This is fucking funny. And not that I want anybody to lose friends or anything like that. Like, of course, that's not what I'm saying. But watching how ridiculous. Oh, yeah. You just got to see this. Hold on. Let me find it. And yes, that Molly Go Lightly clip was from YouTube.
Yeah, see,
she was on
that's
YouTube.
what I'm saying. If you set the bar low, then you're not going to be disappointed in yourself.
That's true. Okay, right here. Hold on. Let me find the timestamps. Hold on. I got it. I got you guys. Hold on. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know all the backstory behind their breakup. I don't know. Right. I don't know all of it, but you'll see the reaction here of how insane this gets. Okay, so this is from 8 months ago. In all fairness, this is a while back. This is CJ's Crime Concepts. Let me tell you what it is. This is episode 296 from August 25th, 2023. Okay. Everybody's on the same page. All right. Let the drama begin.
Everybody.
We're going to start at the 39-minute mark, 35-minute mark.
Don't worry, Nana L. Right there.
Wildcat, thank you for hopping in. Just Amber.
Oh, no, we're going to fast forward because he says hello. And it's like, I'm going to leave him on normal speed too, so you guys can suffer.
The friendship meant that much to me. And unfortunately, I was pushed to a point where I couldn't wait. And I even had to do it on my show, unfortunately. And so I apologize. But the misinformation needed to stop.
Him in that world, misinformation.
I mean, no, it's not doing the live shows at the same time. It's not.
He'll explain a little bit. I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, friendship, nothing. I don't know how long they were friends with. You could probably ask. Dago's probably got videos up. I don't have a clue. I couldn't tell you all that. I just knew that they had a breakup, and this was CJ's reaction to their breakup. Two grown men. Again, 41 years old, 5'8", 165. Okay. Just giving you his credentials, ladies, because I think he's single. I don't know.
It's basically this. What boils down to it. It's what I kept repeating, and I'm only going to say it this time.
Yes. Claus? Is it Claus? Kyle just saw your name, Claus.
It took me like 10 minutes
to read it.
Yeah.
Yes, this is CJ from August. Okay. Nothing to do with the current situation. I was just doing some research here. This is where we ended up. We're having a laugh tonight. Hey, T.
Continually posted and invited my security chat to your live show when I was streaming, when I was live.
Okay. I got to show you guys this. This is normal speed. I'm showing you right now. It's normal speed, but we got to rewind that. I need somebody in the chat to tell me what the fuck is a security chat. Do you guys have bouncers that go places with you? What is this?
I mean, it's not doing the live shows at the same time. It's not. It's basically this. What boils down to it, and it's what I kept repeating, and I'm only going to say it this time.
Only once. Listen up.
Continually posted and invited my security chat to your live show when I was streaming, when I was live,
What the fuck?
and not ending the show.
Hey, Ryan.
Talk back on ambient. Jesus Christ.
I would never do that to another content creator. Never. Never have, never will.
This is the best show in the world.
It was a good friend. You know what I'm saying? It was a good friend. But,
Damn it, I need that
you know,
violence.
I'm not the look. There's people out there that want to throw punches at other people, and there's people that don't. You know, they don't throw back.
Dude, I'm like an air boxing professional. Just ask me. I'll tell you all about it. And it really offends people when I say I want to punch somebody in the face. It really bothers people. Guys, I'm behind a fucking screen in Arizona. I barely leave my house. Okay. You don't have nothing to fear over here. I'm just being an asshole.
Miss Arnold, you're not high enough.
Kyle says
I'm not that one.
on Ambien.
I'm not gonna sit there and let somebody blast me. I'm sorry.
Shut up, Fred Durst.
I already took some slaps
No
with the
shit.
disrespect this week and before that, because it really started before that, and that's when mods and other people were reaching out to me because it was apparent. You can go through all my shows recently and you can watch it. You'll see what I'm saying,
This is
because everybody else saw it. And then you can watch me and my reaction to it all and how I'm about that peace, positivity, and progress while all this is going on.
what? Deep Thoughts with CJ. Terry, that's what it should
There's
be
a reason.
called. Beaverhausen, what's up?
So I'm just not that one.
60 year
What's up, Big Al, Ohio? Thank you for hopping in.
That's what it is.
60-year-old Fred Durst on Ambien. That's what Kyle just called him. All right. We'll listen to a couple more, but I got a couple more timestamps for you. It gets better.
Where can they click on the video to read it?
I suffered through this whole 3-hour video laughing so hard I seriously was crying for him. This was the highlight of my day.
Let
welcome.
me see. Well, we'll have it. I mean, I didn't realize. Let me see. Is it like that the whole
Affirmations with
thing?
douchebags.
Because I mean, it'll get cleaned up. You guys will see it. Trust me. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, you can see it now. It's clear as day. I don't know what I mean here. You guys want to see it again real quick? That's fine. It's
Okay.
clear as day now. I think
Okay.
it was choppy because it was still uploading.
Oh, yeah.
But here, if you guys want to see it real quick.
Okay.
And it's to be continued, everybody.
Oh.
Because there is two sides to every story. When it comes to my shows, I'm moving on. Because enough of this distraction and derailment content has been taking place too much the last week. Not for me, because my kindness was taken for a weakness. So there's the link.
There's no mistake, dude.
Oh, you guys are killing me in the chat. You gotta tell me.
It'll be up there. And like I said, to be continued. Now, how much to be continued? That's not up to me either.
Don't worry. You got a whole 2 hours and 17 minutes left of how much it continues.
Because the only reason I made this is because somebody else made something else. And like I said, I know what's out there of me.
I play chess.
Whether it's in chats or calls or anything, I know what's out there. But do you?
Do you know if Dana Carvey and Fred Durst had a
Do
baby?
you?
Oh my God, no.
So when it comes to how much is to be continued, that's totally up to whoever else wants to continue it.
For those in here that know who Uni is, I think we found Uni's best buddy.
If you want to be about the peace, positivity, and progress,
He doesn't even know his own mind.
then you better hop on now.
Hop on, people. Choo choo.
because we're rolling on a solid foundation.
Solid, baby.
Yeah.
And we ain't going down, baby.
We ain't
We're going motherfucking up.
like a rocket.
And that's why CJ gets this hate.
Yes.
That's why CJ gets this trash.
Go, CJ.
That's why CJ gets all the bullshit.
You got this, CJ.
Because they know.
They know what? What do they know? What do you guys
I'm
know?
about that peace, positivity, and progress.
He's about that PPP.
And that's a threat.
And that's a
The
threat.
3 Ps, baby.
Hey, do you want some pizza pockets?
Unfortunately, Dago insisted on trying to bring this to a resolution tonight. As we all saw, it didn't work out that way.
Works. Lithium
Eventually,
chemicals.
the truth will come out. As for now, I'm moving on.
He's moving on.
I hope you all will understand that there are 2 sides to everything and continue to be a
What
part
up,
of my
Annie?
community. I appreciate you.
Oh,
Peace,
Please.
positivity, and progress. 150%.
there you go.
Again, I'm going to play that one more time and we're going to be done with this, okay?
Oh, I thought we
We're
were
going to get
gonna-
into some content. We're going to get back to the content. We're going to get back into the investigating. We're going to get back into everything that we've been doing before another confetti.
Why does he do
It is
this to
gray.
himself?
It is a blessing and a curse. But you know what? You always come from the right spot. And again, to be continued, but it's
Oh,
not up to me. It's not up to me.
Still continuing.
okay.
But there's a lot that to be
Oh.
continued. It's just up to the other people that want to entertain.
He
It's
does.
up to you.
He does.
Unfortunately, Dago insisted on trying to bring this to a resolution.
it
It's up to
again.
you. As we all saw, it didn't work out that way. Eventually, the truth will come out. It's up to
As for
you.
now,
I'm moving on. I hope you all will understand that there are 2 sides to everything and continue to be a part of my community. I appreciate you. Peace, positivity, and progress. 150%.
my penis is. Go.
You
It
got
just
that.
took some time because it was uploading. It's clear as shit. You can read the screenshots. You can read what's said.
Okay, then let's go to the next timestamp because I got a few of them. This whole thing is epic. I didn't even know what the fuck I was watching, but it was really funny. I laughed. It was a good laugh. Thank you, CJ.
Even through as we speak right now, I have a big family, everybody.
Oh,
I have a big family.
okay. And why do we need to know that?
What did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? What did I fucking do wrong except be a fucking friend that allowed somebody to walk all over me in my show at different points and I was just there, calm and collective and just being a damn friend.
Oh,
And then when I go to stand up for myself,
I promise you, he's not slowed down.
this is what I get in return. That hurts.
Ouch.
It
That-
hurts that the shit happened to me in the first place when I give 150 to somebody and always have.
Oh,
Because you all know, all the support that I gave to that show, to that community. You know that. Even when my ass is at work
this is
and I'm not even supposed to be leaning over to tap heart, 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 trophy, 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 I'm doing that. You know?
even when I'm not supposed to be bent over tapping the hearts and the trophy, I can.
Allowing somebody
Ooh.
to promote their show
No.
for hours on end on my show and not even
Oh. This is great.
interrupt content that I'm getting into to promote your own show.
Oh my god.
Interrupt content that I'm getting into for stuff that was about you on my show. And I didn't
no.
even say anything.
No.
I took a lot. I really mean it when I say you never had a friend like me, because I'm that motherfucker that not only gives you 150 when it comes to effort, but I also give you
You ain't never had a friend like me. What show is that off of?
150 when it comes to patience.
Hey, Mercedes
I
girl.
can take one punch and keep rolling. But the day that I take a punch and then another punch after that, that's when the dog comes out of this motherfucker.
I knew you guys would get a kick out of this shit.
And I'm a fucking dog.
Rawr. Whoop whoop.
You
Yeah,
ain't never had a friend like me.
you ain't never had a friend like me.
Even when I'm an enemy, or you label me as an enemy, you're still gonna get 150 from me. But when it comes to the to be continued,
Oh.
that ain't up to me, y'all. All I know
Oh.
is people don't understand this. And if
Oh.
they did, they wouldn't be doing this shit in the first place.
You can do it, little guy. I have faith in you. Yes, this is CJ. The dramatic pause and stare.
I didn't snap. It was my anxiety. When I'm 20 minutes before my show, not only being disrespected through the week and then through other times, you can watch the other episodes. You can see it. Other people reached out to me. Other people saw it. You can rewatch them and you can see it. You can see it.
You can see it, friends. Switching it up for him. Oh no, he even did a head shake. Okay, let's change
You
him.
can see it.
Let's change him to an oh no, it's coming up.
So that is what it is. Maintain a channel. Hey, it's
Getting
it's
intensified.
it's anxiety. Like I'm telling you, when I deal with that, what I got disrespected with before that, even this was
Kind of value,
incoming.
Chris.
And then the last
Flare on
the first 3
downers.
days of the week is when it really hit me hard, and it's like, damn, dude, I'm supposed to be your friend. And then what took place in my Discord chat 20 minutes before my show, when I was supposed to be going live, that's when the anxiety started, because I kept trying to push the conversation and have it tomorrow, which I initially stated in the beginning earlier this afternoon. When it came to that, was having it tomorrow afternoon. Early in the afternoon is when I put it there.
What is wrong with people?
And I was pushed to have it tonight. So
He was pushed to have it.
it all started.
Go back to
It all started,
it
and
all
you can
started.
go from here.
Okay.
You can watch the show before the huge night where I had all that support from everybody, and then you can start watching the shows afterwards. That's why I say there's propaganda being put out there.
Propaganda being put out there. Everybody have your tissues.
There's propaganda being thrown around out there. about me. It's because I'm not doing this for this.
Just wait. It's going to get intense. Be
I'm
careful.
doing it for this. For you.
Do you feel that? He's doing it for you. All of you. This is his 150% for you.
I'm doing it for you.
He's
That's why
doing
you
it
don't
for you.
see me. You don't see me doing it, do you?
You don't see him doing it, do you?
You know, it was very apparent the night that all that gifting was taking place that night, because if you watch it and you watch the
My
whole episode, you'll pick up on something.
I can't. This guy.
It's very quick. But it really stuck out to me the night that it took place. And that was the first night that all the memberships started happening.
It's because people are jealous.
And all the support started happening. You'll hear
You'll hear
some words being spoke. Damn, I need to go get my Cash App and Venmo links. And we were in my show.
This shit's too good. You can't make this up. CJ, why did you leave this up for me? Dude, thank you. You're just endless content.
Just
Thank
saying.
you. This is embarrassing,
It's there.
bro.
And that's when I was like, wow.
Like, wow.
Okay.
Like, whoa. Did you see that, dude?
And then watch all the episodes after that.
Where's
My mods ain't stupid, everybody.
By the way, if you're coming in, I need to know what a security chat is. If anybody knows, paging anybody that knows what the fuck is a security chat. You guys carry security guards around with you?
I had
Right?
damn near the same fucking amount of people that I had before I even met that person. Most of you,
Most of
you,
not all of you, though. Most of you, though.
the 3.7,
3.7, not quite 4.
I was already close to that.
He got there on his own. His stunning personality brought him in. Oh my gosh, are we supposed to take mods around?
I'm
with
just
us?
saying. No, it was the episode that I came back. It was the first weekend of August. The first Friday of August
The first
was
Friday
the episode.
of August was the episode. All right,
You can go
guys,
watch it.
we're speeding up to one more timestamp because I can barely contain myself with the excitement here. We're going to skip all the way to 2 hours and 25 minutes in. Ugh, come on.
Remember when you used to have to pay for long distance?
Yeah.
Imagine having that dude in your house. Fuck, oh dear.
I can't speed him up, though. It takes away the insanity of it all. It's horrible.
Thank you for the €11.99. That's so cool seeing that. Love you, man. You deserve all the good things in this world. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you.
All the good things in this world.
Who
Pepper?
said that you offended anybody, Jesse?
Not long, Mopar. We're almost done. No, we're not speeding it up, Anderson. It takes away from the cringiness of it. What's up, Lottie Daw?
A rare zebra. Thank you for the membership. I didn't say that you offended anybody, Jesse.
I didn't say that, Jesse.
What I did say is that
Oh, we gotta go forward.
we're
Just wait. This is super cringe.
chatting.
And this is not slowed down, y'all. This is normal speed. This
What's up, country?
person on panel with him too. Jesse got blocked.
And it was crazy too, because I'm gonna be making a trip in a few weeks. I was gonna go visit and see if he wanted to be part of the show since he lives so close to all my friends and shit. And
Oh,
Now we don't even get to collab for that. It sucks.
Oh.
I was really that, like the friendship. It really bums me out because
oh,
I don't know. I was serious when I was talking about all
That
that
does
shit.
bug me.
Maybe he wasn't, but I was serious.
some people do need friends, so I won't laugh at that. I'm sure he's got friends. He's got to have friends. I'm sure he's a likable dude to somebody, just not me.
I just can't believe all the.
Nana L, I think he's friends with her. I'm not sure though.
Oh wow, Ashby, that's
Parents, it
crazy.
seems as normal. Yeah, this is old. This is from 8 months ago.
I don't know, laughing stock.
But it's
I'll let you. It'll in the all I can say is
Your
soon
terms of
in the
service, yeah.
future soon.
Orion.
That's why a lot of people are feeling so threatened by me because they know I'm coming, and this isn't the only time
Yeah, we're feeling threatened.
that I'm gonna get hate or some shit. You know what I mean?
No, but it sure won't.
I've been dealing with jealous motherfuckers since I was a little kid.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Dudes always hating on my ass.
Uh-huh.
Dudes always trying to pretend like they're my best friend,
Oh,
stabbing my ass in the back. You know what I mean? That's why that's just a little bit of it. I'm not kidding. When I tell you I had to grow up with my head on a fucking swivel
I had on
because I couldn't even trust the person next to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Jealousy is it. I am. I'm super jealous of having my name embroidered in a hat. So hot.
yeah,
He's not paused. This is just him. Calm Kid Rock. I know it is sad, Callie. That is sad.
Oh,
though.
really, Stevie?
I don't like people losing friends. But at the same token, you fucking thought you were going to own me. Try again, bitch. I'll make fun of you till the end of time now. But I don't have to do with anything but your own words. That's it.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Have fun with the members videos. You ain't gonna get shit out of them. Not for what you're trying to do.
No, he's not paused. Oh my God.
I play chess.
This right here. Why?
I know. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It was deeper than that. This
We
is
don't.
something that was taking place for a while.
No. We really
Again,
don't. He does need to take this down. Petra, it is.
the first Friday of August
Oh God. If you need
is
something to
when it
put
all
you to sleep,
started.
I think we officially found the melatonin of YouTube. Officially. Title. You took Spanky's title from him.
You can go to the beginning of the episode and you can hear
Oh,
everything that I've explained.
yeah, it's enlightening.
There's no reason for me to repeat it when you can rewind the episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
no need, especially in that monotone. Can you imagine though? The cat face. I know this poor person on panel is just like so polite. And this person actually tried to give him good, credible, like, dude, don't do this. Like, just work it out. Like, credible advice. I was like,
Ashby.
oh, right, Lottie da. Lottie da.
Thank you, Devil Doll.
Alex, hey, Bright, isn't he a bundled joy? The team is a mess. Whale song.
See, this is what this person wanted to do, everybody. They wanted to divide you guys.
Oh, divide and conquer. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, you guys. Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to leave that episode. I might play it here in the future at some point because, you can, once everybody understands.
Beeferg said it best, though. So far, that's my favorite title. Lithium. What did she say? Lithium Dreams? I can't remember what she said. Lithium stuff. This is truly
where I was coming from,
fuck.
because there's to be continued.
Oh, Andrea, as long as Thor's around, Thor gets quite the reaction out of this dude. He nervous giggled. He got so hot, he almost had to roll his window down in his car. And all Thor said was, "Nashville doesn't love you, dude." And like, he even said, "I've got 2 more hours that you're going to live rent free in his head." It was horrible. We watched the end of it yesterday at the end of the stream. Oh my God, it's intense. It's the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, he has some influx, but this was during a breakup. And again, I don't like anybody truthfully to lose friends. I'm not out here rooting for him to have turmoil with people if he honestly cared, but it's YouTube. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I don't think anybody is shocked by breakups, but the men, like, I was so excited to see some male drama the first time I saw Morbid and the Glare, and all you guys do is talk about each other's private parts. Like, what is wrong with you men? That's all they do is they get stuck on the peens. It's so weird.
Then you're gonna understand
None of us want to know. True.
how
At
I
least
was
I don't.
treated tonight in that episode that I have down for now.
They do though. Men are
Then
terrible with
after
drama.
that, then you're gonna see all the other stuff that was created
Hannah.
about me after that, and that's gonna be on display even more. And the only thing that I took part in this whole time of any of this stuff that you're about to see coming forward
Coming soon to a theater near you.
is all I was doing was trying to be a friend, standing up for myself.
Is this the 1-800 number that you call in and have somebody talk you to sleep? Yes, Kyle, my dear. Everything will be okay tomorrow. Put in 1 more quarter for 5 more minutes. What would you like to do? What are you? Is this that 1-800 number? Did we accidentally get the wrong dial? What's going on here?
Other people did the rest.
Ooh, Lottie, that sounds so freaking good.
Yeah, I think I have a pretty cool way of handling it
Stargazer.
too, Jeff, because I was the one that was disrespected first.
I love your
So I
guys'
think I
reactions.
handled it pretty damn good. Now, when it comes to how somebody else handled things, you can agree with that, but
Your guys' comments are taking me out tonight. I think we all needed a laugh. And sorry, CJ, you're just really providing it. So I guess we owe you a thank you. Thank you for the laugh because I sure as hell needed it. And this is providing it.
I don't think they handled it very well because discrediting
Refund.
my disrespect that I felt,
Dolphins must be sleeping.
blaming it on shit
You guys.
that you already knew. I don't think that was handled very well, Jeff, because he wanted to be about himself and not about what took place that he should acknowledge instead of gaslight and then treat me the way that I was treated.
That's an awfully big word for you. Do you understand the meaning of gaslight? I just got to ask.
And then question
This guy's my age,
certain
y'all.
things.
He's a
My
human
manhood?
volume, right?
I don't think he handled it very well, Jeff. I'm sorry you agree. But since if that's what your opinion is, I guess we're not on the same path.
What is wrong with you people that listen to this? Are you okay? I'm really starting to worry about some of you. Are you guys really okay out there? I think we're about to need to send help for some people because what? I mean, I guess he's the natural downer. Maybe that's what he's doing forever. What? I'm starting to really worry about some of y'all.
Don't be cray-cray.
Yes, Shorty. No value member in the same.
That's what I'm saying. That's why my anxiety got so bad
Oh,
when that's what was taking place. I was already pushed to do that.
I don't like that he has anxiety either. God, don't make me feel sorry for you, fucker. Come on, stop this shit. I don't like you have anxiety either, but oh, don't do that because that's shit I will fall for.
This shit because it couldn't wait.
God damn it. Stop
Even
that.
though I was live and it couldn't wait. Had to
Stop
happen
it.
now.
Snap out of it. Come on. You don't got. Come on.
I can send you a link for the show if you want to get on panel.
You're
Let's do this, is what
Oh.
was written back in caps. Let's.
okay. Never mind. Never mind. He's just acting because he had some influx in his voice. We're good. Anxiety averted. We're good. He's back to there's some influx. We're okay.
Let's do this. Okay. Okay.
Right,
Supposed to be my fucking friend, bro. I'm trying to wait to have it until tomorrow, and you're saying let's do this.
y'all.
And then you get on my
Okay.
panel
We're okay now. He bounced back.
and gaslight the fuck out of me when I'm just trying to fucking be a friend.
Is this waterboarding? Is that what you're asking, Stargazer Mom?
And Jeff wants to say he handled it well.
Well, I was thinking medicated.
When
Big
you
Bang.
do that, you're worried about yourself.
That's what I was thinking. Funky Bob
When you're in
Ross.
somebody else's show and they're getting support and you're worried about grabbing your own links, you're worried about yourself. when you're on a show and somebody's doing a show and they're trying to get to the topic they've been trying to get to for a couple nights, and then you hop up and take an hour and a half to talk about how great your community is when I'm already in the middle of doing something. Why are you talking about how great your community is for over a fucking hour when we're talking to my community?
Wait, why aren't your communities one? Heal the world, make it a better place. That's what I need him to break into. For you and for me. And I just need him to start singing Heal the World. That's it right now. He's not going to, though, but I really need it.
I had most of my fucking people before I even met you. So a lot of these people didn't even
So these my bitches.
know who the fuck you were until
They didn't know who the fuck you were.
I started hanging out with you.
They came with me, fool. These my people. What are we doing here? Fighting over what? She fell asleep, I think.
What did this confetti do? What did all this other confetti do that I've been talking about for a couple months? They got you off topic. They made you not have the shows about content. It was about this and that and this and that. What do you think took place?
What?
You know, I can see the dot shit. I can see all these other things taking place where it takes you away from the content.
Hold up. Did he just say dot as in Idaho 4 dot? Is that what he's referencing?
Never did I see a friend being that person.
Terry,
to
right?
distract me from the content that I needed to get to use my platform, whether it's my Discord or my show, to continually promote themselves on my shit.
Not dot. Rapper, you better be decent. Right, Pepper? I don't even have to pause. He does it for me. He builds in this stuff for me. Oh, Pete, I don't even know what this is. I couldn't tell you. Oh my gosh, you guys. No, it is. Cactus, no.
There's plenty of people that want to talk about how they want to hang out on the porch.
Oh, what porch? I love to hang out.
There's not that many people.
Not yours, though. Hey, Trixie.
That have the desire to do so and to be able to handle what takes place on the porch.
What? There's not many people that can handle what takes place on the porch. What are you doing on the porch?
Thank you for the super sticker, Buddy and Spiffy.
Yes, you
Let me
are my
pull it down
cactus.
so I can see it. It's
I told
a
you I was going to call you that the other day.
little. What is that? That's not a prickly pear. That's a prickly banana, I suppose, with a little kiss
Why are
heart.
we
Thank
talking
you so
about
much. I
prickly
appreciate
things?
that.
What? What did, where did we get here? How? T, thank you for the gift.
You know, this is something that I wasn't even. I was going to have a true crime night. I really was, but I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that I'm talking because I really did need to get this stuff off my chest, honestly. And
What the fuck is the porch? And who's on the porch? Kyle and I are on a patio. Can anybody tell us what the fuck is the porch? I need to know where this porch is and what do you got to handle to sit on the porch with CJ? Yeah, he's got 11,000 of those bastards. Not really calling him that either. Don't take that offensively. Please and thank you. I'm being a smartass. We're laughing tonight. Take a joke. They're going to pitch and moan about that. Where she hides people used to be cool. Oh my God. Oh, this is some shit. Revival. Does this match or anybody in here that was around for the days? You guys, if you got a gifted membership, please thank T. Does this remind you of the we just need the whiteboard with the markers and the what was it? It wasn't Uni but it was Uni and some I can't remember what he named those two little stick figures that he drew. One represented himself. Does this kind of remind you guys of that? But on a downer instead of acid? This is kind of like the same energy, but just on the opposite type of hallucinogenic.
it's as much as you guys claim that it's therapeutic for you to hear my voice, it's
Oh, no.
therapeutic for me right now to be able to talk.
It is not therapeutic, dude. This is not
Just
what
talk about how I feel and
Janice.
just get it out of me. And tomorrow's going to be the new day.
Oh my God, I would love to see Burnt Toast cover CJ. Honestly, that would be some funny ass shit.
I was going to try and do it tonight.
She would do funny.
I'm still just getting over the shock of a friend doing this shit to me.
She's
and
nicer than me though.
And not only a friend, but other people that I thought were friends too. Because propaganda.
He's got 11K, yeah.
So you just want to reschedule?
No, I'm just going to change this. This is just going to be, I'm just going to change the title to like a night of conversation.
No, do you guys not remember? Okay, I'm going to have to take our new friends down that rabbit hole. Hold on. Well, you guys listen to this. I'm going to go find that and then we'll end with that. Because that was some of the craziest shit I have ever seen. And I laughed so freaking hard at the Uni Rock videos. Okay, I'll find that and play this for you guys. And then we'll look at that right quick.
You know. And then tomorrow, when I get on, we'll get in. I want to get into a lot of that stuff that we were talking or that I was even talking about in the daytime show and stuff that we were talking about tonight.
Yeah, I sort of fell asleep during the daytime show because I was watching from bed. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, we're good. No.
I gotta find that's not on my
others. I don't listen to others.
Oh yes.
What does that mean?
Yes, I found it.
Do you mind if I say something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, she actually says something really nice though. I'm not gonna crack on her because she actually tried. All right, buckle up.
Was she sitting there the whole time?
Yes, she sat there. Yeah, she held out like that's a friend. I'm not gonna crack on her because she was super kind. She was super nice, and she really tried to like help the situation, honestly. And she just sat there like as
that's
a support.
That's great,
yeah,
that's
I know.
that was a lot.
I don't know how she did it.
A a lot of.
Yeah, I know. Kyle's like, how could anybody do that? All right. You think that was bad? For anybody that's new here, buckle the hell up. If you guys don't know what I'm about to show you, you're about to probably never come back to my channel again. You're welcome. Don't say I never gave you anything, because you might have a migraine after this, and it'll be worth every moment of it. This is Uni Rock, the famed Uni Rock from the anti-KJ community, the great debate community, where I don't even know where all he came from, to be honest. I met him through the Marvon and Dre situation. People thought I was like linked up with him. No, but this is almost 5 years ago, Uni. This shit actually takes me out. Like, I wish he would go back to doing this shit, because this is funny as hell. I know he means to be serious, but it's still funny as hell. It's like the best comedy. And you're going to feel like you have left your body on an LSD trip. No, it's just your mind deceiving you. You're not leaving your chair or your bed or wherever you're at. It's just Uni. Truly.
That there were things left inside here from out here. More than just the fundamental force.
Yes, he does still have a channel. Yeah, he does. He has completely shifted gears, I think. I'm not really sure. He pulled a bunch of stupid shit, unnecessary shit. He's in a lawsuit with JLR, I think, still potentially. I'm not sure the status of it or what's going on. The comment section might know. I can't remember. I don't follow it. But JLR, the last I knew, JLR was still suing him.
Very small fingerprints that lay down inside of the deepest, smallest parts. Okay? This has nothing to do with God or religion, by the way.
Candace, I don't think I said thank you when you sent that to you. I got so excited about your comment, but thank you so much.
Nothing to do with God or religion.
Nothing.
Let me tell you about one fingerprint, and I have a few, but one fingerprint I've found that shows that something from outside here.
One fingerprint. And don't forget, he's got fingerless gloves on. He knows about the fingerprints.
Here. Get off my pizza, yo. Scratch me all you want. No pizza. You got cat food.
Good. Your terms of service.
I got 4 or 5 of them, but
personally, I've never known Uni to SWAT. I've never heard that rumor either. You can correct me in the chat, but I've never heard Uni to do SWAT to anybody. But I think that's what you're talking about, or what you were asking. That's not something I've ever heard about him, but I might be wrong.
Something outside here had a hand somewhere in here. Now, I don't know if it was over the whole thing or not. And the only way you know is from the smallest little piece.
No, rapper. He took off running after his threatening letter that was sent to his mom with duct tape on it from JLR. The handwritten letter that was actually a cease and desist. He kind of embarrassed himself, but he still has a channel. Yeah.
Of a microscopic fingerprint left all over the earth. And you can see it.
Oh, Justin on TikTok, dude.
You can find it yourself if you look down deep. You got to follow a trail of breadcrumbs.
The breadcrumbs.
Science, religion, all that stuff factored into creating the breadcrumbs. But science and religion honestly have nothing to do with this. Because, well, maybe science did, but see, my opinion is that religion is telling you what this place and the energy, the person, the people.
No, people thought we were friends. People thought he used all my content, and people thought that I didn't know who any of these people were. I didn't know who Katie Joy was or any of them, but people genuinely thought me and him were friends. I'd never talked to the dude ever. I would talk to his mods and he used my content. I didn't know how any of this shit worked out here. None of it. In fact, I reviewed one of his streams pretty early on and I was pretty decent to him because I didn't know who he was. But when he took panel with Molly and those guys, I told people that I talked to all the time, I was like, oh my God, this guy drives me insane. But I didn't have enough time to pay attention to what he was doing. And when I finally did and realized like how he was taking my content and twisting, oh my God, it was a huge mess. And I knew he was doing some stupid shit, but it was so much going on in that story. And I was so focused on doing my own content. And then, yeah, I learned a lot, but I didn't know who he was at all, nor did I work with him, know any of the association. I didn't know who him or KJ, any of those people were. Molly, Justin, nothing. I learned a lot in the first year and a half I've been here.
People that live here,
Ooh,
the one that created all of it, everyone that hangs out there.
Frustrated. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I miss you.
That's what religion tells us. And that's a good thing. It's necessary. Everybody needs it. However they want to have it. Freedom of religion, okay?
No, everybody did. Everybody thought we were friends. They thought I don't do Discord. So I tried it like once or twice and I joined one stream of his for like 10 minutes. I did like some of his community and his mods. Like some of those people were okay, but then I found out so much more that I had no clue. Like that was a trip. Coming into this world, and those of you that know YouTube will understand, like coming into YouTube and being assumed to be Katie Joy was probably the worst starting off point anybody could ever have, because she is like kind of targeted by a ton of people. So them telling people I was her was real rough.
I'm not speaking on that. I'm not speaking on any of this other stuff. The aquarium theory says that I can show you a fingerprint. And I don't know who left it. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. But the aquarium theory shows a fingerprint inside the aquarium. It's sealed. It's sealed. There's no way to get out.
It's sealed. You're not escaping this, you guys. Just wait. It's going to get intense.
That we know of other than dying, and that's a theory. Now, I think it's made to look that way. I think you can escape it. I think it's made to look like you can't, that you're trapped, that you're disconnected, that there is nothing else. That's what this whole aquarium's for. Science. It's nothing but it.
That's all.
When I die, science tells me what's going to happen, right?
Sure.
Not me. This did. This is what changed me from an atheist, not into any specific religion, because I won't tell you, even if I have one, because I don't want to make you think that I'm going there all the time. I'm not.
He's not.
This is only about the fingerprint inside the aquarium.
This is only about that.
Now let's get there together.
Hold on.
And we'll keep it simple.
We're going.
And I'll show you what I found.
It's liftoff.
A few years back. And we'll do this right now.
Do it now.
So we're about halfway there, my friends. When we started this off, we started diving.
Are you rocking back and forth in your seats yet, friends? You better start, because we're about to take off. We all got to push forward together.
We're right about to leap off the board.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Get on up, it's bobsled time. Go Jamaica. Let the beat drop. Y'all didn't know I had the capability for making you feel like you were zooted on Valium to taking you to an LSD club all in one night, did you? You're welcome. Petra. Oh, you're not a joking on that though. She actually reached out to me not long ago and I was like, avoid. I haven't talked to her. I talked to her a few different times. And when she messaged me the first time, she actually said, "Hi, I'm Katie Joy. Since people assume I'm you," I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" I had no clue. And man alive, did I learn fast. And there's people in here that like her. And there's people that don't. And it's like everybody's always been okay with that. But it was so weird to feel or to get told I was associated or working for her. And then Kathy, poor Kathy P, was accused of working for me. It's just been chaos. Like, I'm telling you, people thinking that you're Katie Joy, good or bad, for 5-6 months is not a good thing to start off your YouTube career. You will learn real fast the insanity and the levels the shit goes to. It is wild. But dear terms of service, I will have to say it was fun as hell though too. We had some amazing moments because I was playing with people. I would tell them exactly what app I was using, exactly what decibel I was changing my voice to. I would leave my real voice in it. Like, I had so much fun doing shit like that. And I couldn't believe it took him that long. I couldn't believe it took him that long to dox me. Honestly, I was really shocked. I knew it would come. Like, I knew from Facebook days that that was something that would happen. Like, Facebook is way different with that too. But on YouTube, I just knew these people. I knew the groups from Facebook that were involved. So I knew what to expect. But I had no idea on the level of the people that they were going to connect to, like Katie and Molly. Like, no idea. No clue. It was crazy though. We did have a lot of good laughs. That's where Contessa comes from. Contessa, Blunt Tessa, and Fuck Tessa. That's what the Tessa thing is we were oblivious to the reality of what was going on. And oh my God, my mods have been through hell and back. One of my mods was doxxed and had CPS called on her. And she's rarely around. Like, Molly threatened to show up in Texas to her house. Like, the shit was just wild. But that was our start off point. And then people assuming I was friends with this guy and would be in line with this guy. And that is, if you know me now, you know how our personalities would never mix, like never gonna work. But people didn't even have remote clue. It was wild. It's kind of fun to actually talk about this shit because we had some great laughs. We genuinely did. My mods, oh my gosh, my mods have been through hell and back and they've kept me sane, let me tell you. Careful, liftoff is coming. Petra, that's one of Mackenzie, my daughter's favorite makeup artists. So that was hysterical when I learned that too. I had no idea. But Kenzie has watched Toddy since she was little and she loves makeup. So the whole thing was so ass backwards. Sorry, I'm talking now.
So this person, Enu.
Oh, Enu.
Wakes up. So he's at a point. As he wakes up, the alarm goes off. And he immediately decides, I'm tired, I'm going to slam that alarm.
He's got a Thor hammer. He's going to slam the alarm. This is what I'm talking about. CJ, you need to up your game. Fingerless gloves, a bandana, a beanie, a Chris Angel suit, some headphones with the mic, and some, what do they call those tanks? They're so ugly. I don't like those tanks.
Has already made a journey into his day, showing his true self.
No.
So did he slam the alarm down, or did he hit it easily? We'll say that he slammed it down, so instead of going to the right, he went to the left. And instead of it turning blue because he's going a happy path, it turns red to show an angry path.
Pineapple.
So he decides to slam his alarm. Well, he bumps into someone that he lives with. He's already...
Y'all held this out on me, though. Nobody told me that this shit was here. It took me like a year to find this shit. And I'm like, why did you guys not tell me this was here? This was epic shit. If y'all would have showed me this shit right in the beginning, I would have denounced every little, like, I would have gotten it. I would have been like, oh, I totally get it now. No. Yeah, nobody showed me this shit. I had to find it on my own. I'm like, leave me hanging out here, people. Like, if you would have showed me this shit, I would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Are you okay? Are you all okay?
Already in a bad mood because he slammed down the alarm. So he says, get out of my way.
Janice.
They say, good morning, Inu. Get out of my way. He walks in to make breakfast. He starts throwing things around. Someone upstairs hears him. They're woken up and they hear this kind of negatively charged clatter, and they get this kind of bad feeling about them. It stretches ever more further down the line of negativity and evil, in my opinion. But we'll just say negativity. So let's say he ends up, someone walks up behind him.
And I found this hysterical because those of you that know, like, we used to talk about whiteboards all the time because the story was so crazy that you needed a whiteboard to like follow everything that was going on from every different angle. So then when I found out he used to actually use virtual whiteboards to draw stick figures, I about lost it. This was comedy gold. I don't even know what was wrong with you people. I would have been sold right here. This shit is a good time.
They touch him on the shoulder. He spins around. He's angry, but they say, I love you, man. Why are you so mad? Be happy. You're alive.
Not so cute.
You're lucky enough to get to be here and experience this. You're lucky you're not dead. A lot of people have died. You're not. Be happy. Let's say it warms his... Well, we know Inu's evil, but for the purposes of this exercise, we'll say he's not. It warms his soul. So,
I mean, honestly, about this content, I gotta give him props on one thing. He's not re-victimizing any victims. The only thing he's doing is making himself look foolish. So carry on with this content. It's kind of refreshing, to be honest, when it's not victimizing victims. CJ, the same thing with that first, the one we watched earlier. He was fighting with the creator. Like, I can find that shit. Okay, do whatever you got to do. Do your drama. But when they involve the other stuff,
So he gets a little bit of blue added in and starts down a different path as he walks away, saying thank you. This person, they started walking their path, and they're in the positive. So everything that Inu does throughout the rest of the day is this constant plus and minus.
It's a constant plus and minus. Just wait, we're not done. He's got a friend that's going to join him. KB, this is from years ago. Right? Frustrated? Yeah. Even or whiteboard. Just wait. Just wait, you guys. Hey, Dago. Oh my God, Dago. I'm sorry. I talked about you tonight. But after your break, I didn't know you and CJ were friends at one time, and I found CJ's response, and we laughed so hard. Thank you for the breakup. I'm sorry that you broke up, but thank you because we found his stream, and it was epic. It was great entertainment. So sorry about your breakup. I don't like anybody to fight, but that shit was funny. Thank you for the content. And CJ, that I hate friendships breaking up, but that was CJ's response was pretty spot on.
A stronger blue or a lighter blue? Maybe the blue turns to red, a light red, or a dark red because he's very angry. So by the time he lays down and closes his eyes at night...
Dago, I'm being super sarcastic right now. You might want to rewind and go watch. We laughed so fucking hard. Oh my God, epic. Like, I can see what... Run! I was dying though. Oh my God, it was great. It's been like a whole acid trip night over here tonight.
He's got a certain collar going on, but the collar's not important. It's just a label.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a comment I wanted to read. Been a sub for a bit. Haven't watched you much. Damn, I was asleep. You don't sugarcoat shit. Fucking walk on eggshells. Just straight up and fucking tiptoe around anything. You say shit others wish they had the balls to say. And here's the thing. Thank you for that too. And oh, okay. You've got amazing tattoos. First and foremost, I just noticed that. And I was like, damn. Oh, Dago. Yeah, it was funny. The comment section had me in tears laughing again. Like, you would probably get a kick out of it. So if you need a laugh, the comment section was amazing during that. Your tattoos are beautiful. But I guess to me, it doesn't take balls to say what I say. I don't have a good delivery at all times. And let me, like, sorry to interrupt you guys, but I don't have a like palatable delivery for people. Not everybody can take my intensity or my lack of give a fuck when it comes to this shit. I don't have the tolerance level for it. And that's genuine. Like, it's not a personal thing for me. Like, I don't have personal vested hatred towards any of these people. What I really don't understand is how this cannot be across the board, that victims deserve better. It doesn't matter about like your own personal morals or ethics. You are telling victims' stories and people's worst moments, and there is zero respect or dignity shown. And I just don't have the time to, and I say this all the time, but I genuinely don't. Like, if this doesn't enrage people, and I know most of you guys are here because it does, but if it doesn't enrage you to see how these victims are treated, and these are just, this could be any single one of us, any single one of us. And these people have made a living off of doing this. There's no gray area here. I'm not out here to make friends. I'm out here to attempt to protect victims. I'm not here for you to like me, but you're going to remember me because my delivery is not great. And you're going to remember that I'm angry for a reason. If you're going to say I'm angry, at least understand the anger and understand where it comes from. And if you can't, that's a you thing. That's why we have this problem. It's just crazy though. Like, you know, but I appreciate that comment. I just don't have like, I don't think it takes balls. I think it, for me, and that's why I'm so proud of this chat, because a lot of you aren't creators. A lot of you are subs and don't want a channel, but you guys fight endlessly in comment sections and speak up and yell and use your voices. And I'm so like, I'm no different than the rest of you. I just am behind a screen and say it out loud. You guys say it in the comment sections. You guys say everything I'm saying. You just get blocked or deleted or banned or told to buzz off because people are so dependent on those parasocial relationships to be a part of something that they will go along. You know, people want to be needed. People want to feel a part of something. And we've really seen a decline, I think, since the pandemic, if I'm being honest, of people needing community. And people don't want to be X'd out of their community because they're willing to stand up and say victims deserve better. They don't want to. A lot of them think the same way we do. And if they don't, they sure as hell will when it's one of their family members or loved ones going through this. And oftentimes it takes that for people to really get the point of our frustration and anger. It has to hit home or close to home. And it's really sad because I think most of us feel this way because we've dealt with struggles that have been horrifying in some capacity, or we just are very empathetic people. But I don't sugarcoat shit with my kids. I don't cuss like this around them. I don't, like, they are so sweet. My girls are so sweet. You guys wouldn't even believe it. And they have been through hell and back. Absolute pure fucking hell and back. Not because of their own doing. That's what builds my fire. Those girls, because I will continue to fight for people to understand that victims deserve better, because I've watched their struggles for 9 years. They were kids that were brought into a situation they didn't have any say in. And people weaponize trauma like that all the time on kids that don't have a say. There is no delivery when it comes to these topics that's going to be palatable for everybody. It's just not. It's not going to, because you're talking about victims and you're talking about zero tolerance for fuckery like this. You're going to offend people. I walked around on eggshells my entire life. living in a cult type shit and wanting acceptance from my own blood. And not all of them. I have an amazing family, just parts of it. Everybody has drama. Everybody has family issues, right? My sister has dealt with addiction for so long. Like, these are things that I have lived through and process on the daily with my kids, with my family. These are genuine struggles. These are real people behind these stories. Many of you in the comment section have stories that are similar and you can connect. If you're going to have the balls to tell somebody else's stories, at least give them the dignity that they deserve and understanding generational cycles, family cycles. What is actual abuse? You're weaponizing terms and things that we have broken systems because people don't understand what systems are in place to protect victims and even keep offenders behind bars. We have a major problem in this country, a major problem, and it's only growing on the daily. The disparities in our judicial system, all of it, like, it is something that is seriously, it worries me. We're releasing offenders so often. We have so many kids missing. Our mental health crisis is upside down, and we're still pussyfooting around, and we can't even say the correct terms on YouTube because advertisers don't want to put ads on real life fucking topics. Conversations that need to be had so the stigma is broken, so there's more understanding and acceptance in these communities. I lost my give a fuck about their feelings a long time ago, because if they're so caught up in their feelings, they shouldn't be telling somebody else's fucking story first and foremost. They don't have that right. I don't know. I just went off, but that made me go on a whole tangent. But that's why, like, I appreciate those comments that recognize that I'm not doing this to offend people or shock people, or like, this is who I genuinely am 24/7, is it not? Like, what you see is what you get. Yeah. I just laugh when I'm on here like this, like Kyle and I just get the giggles and shit. Like, I'm not walking around cussing people out, but I advocate strong for my girls. I'm not an advocate on here besides an advocate for the bullshit to be fucking stopping. In my real life, I'm an advocate. I do that on a daily basis. I live this life. So it's something that matters to me because I want better for all of our kids. Our kids deserve better. We all deserve better. It's not that hard to be a good human, really, truly. The fentanyl crisis, the drug, people not understanding addiction, what state facilities are like, what happens, prison isn't rehab, what programs are even available in prison. Like, there's so many conversations that need to be had, and people pussyfoot around and won't have them. And then they want to talk about these cases that are evolving from these broken situations and turning into more broken situations. It's so true. Like, this is palatable for everybody. I don't have a good delivery. I can if I want to. I should say that. Like, if I'm in a professional setting where I need to be, this isn't professional to me. Like, I'm not trying to get a job as a PR spokesperson. If I was to ever do anything with an advocacy group or anything like that, they would first and foremost ever understand my passion and where it comes from, and they would overlook my colorful language in a heartbeat, truly. Because anybody that knows me in real life knows that this is what I am. Like, I advocate firmly for the things I believe in and the people I believe in. We have Kyle dropped everything to step up for these girls. It's I think we get so proud of ourselves at times for accomplishing the smallest things with them. But it's a lot. It's a lot to do this stuff on a daily basis. And, some days it's just like, we survived today. We're doing great, kind of thing. And most people are like that, that's the real life shit. Oh, thank you, Dago. I appreciate that so much. I've really enjoyed coming over there and listening and watching your community interact. These seem really great too. I definitely couldn't handle politics, believe me. I would fucking knock some people's teeth in. I don't have the self-control for that, truthfully.
That's a tough one, EB. That's a tough one to recover from. I wish you the best.
Oh, EB. Kyle lost his brother to a heroin overdose. A lot of people in this comment section have lost loved ones to addiction and raise their grandkids, raise their nieces and nephews. There's people going through active addiction in the comment section. There's people that have been in recovery. This is the reality around us. We have people that are homeless. We have people that struggle to feed their families. We have everything you could imagine. That's the reality people are living in. And we can't recognize that as a whole. And it's just the chaos. Like, we've got to start fixing the systems because they're getting worse and more people are being impacted. It's really sad because I don't think any of us think that this is going to end anytime soon. I think most of us are already starting to fear what the next case is going to be that they're going to do this to. Hey, Linky. Sorry, I just went totally off. Oh, True Crime Karens. I love that. That makes my heart happy. That there's some really amazing people. Oh, Mopar. That's amazing. It is prom season, isn't it? Oh, Bo, thank you so much. Really. You guys, I could bore you with stories all the time. Hey, Duchess, I could bore you with all sorts of stuff. Like, Kyle and I have been through hell and back. That's why we are the way we are. Like, what you see is what you get on both of us. Like, we are goofy and ridiculous, and we love boring. Like, we go to the races and are like little kids. You guys have joined us for that. We fall asleep like an 80-year-old couple on the couch holding hands at 8:30 usually at night. We're past our bedtime right now.
Sorry, Lanky. That's tough.
We're boring, and our kids are our lives, our kids and our animals. That's what we do. Many of you were here earlier, and some of you just learned my daughter has major medical issues. That's why she lives at home. We never thought she'd even be able to have a job. She just got her first job. She's got a baby kitten, and like, that's a lot, especially with her health issues. And she's thriving in Arizona. Like, we've had a lot of changes. We just moved to Arizona because Kyle's dad has hydrocephalus and was struggling really bad, and they were no longer able to snowbird. So he had a triple brain bleed and was in a coma, and now he's got hydrocephalus, but they're in their 70s, and he wanted to be closer to them, and we were like, sure, let's do it. So we moved down here, and it's the best thing ever. His parents are freaking amazing. The best thing in the world. So even though, like, I think both of us try to focus on the good things. Like, it is so hard raising two kids with special needs and having a medically complex adult daughter. Like, she's been sick since she was a child. And I just think of somebody coming into our house and using like one of our things that we've been through.
Everybody in the house but me is medically complex.
Yeah, truthfully.
Like, to the extreme.
Well, right. Our genetics are shot.
Yeah. Like,
autoimmune
I
stuff runs.
I feel the most normal out of the house, and it's like weird to say that.
Autoimmune stuff runs in our family really bad. My mom's got we all have RA. I have fibro. Like, I'm not going to bore you guys. I have a really rare, stupid thing. But this is why, like, I can't imagine somebody coming into our house during like our lowest time of one of the kids struggling or something like that, and trying to like paint a picture of my life from the outside when you've not walked in those shoes or even held a paintbrush. You can't paint the picture when you've never even helped pick a color out for the canvas. Like, and that's what we're watching these people do. Like, we're watching them paint these family stories from an outside perspective off of details that aren't even true. I can't imagine somebody coming into our lives, because let me tell you, the stories, it could be a whole like South Park sketch one day in our home to you're sleeping with one eye open. Like, you just never know. They're 3 girls. They're hormonal. And we have a freaking zoo of animals. Kiki likes to put his butt on people's faces when they sleep. Okay. You just don't know if you're going to be suffocated at night. Like, I just can't imagine that though. And I don't want that for these families, and shit needs to change majorly. These conversations need to be had. People need to catch up with what's going on. Evil Abe, really good. 16 days old today. Thank you for asking. I'm an asshole. I will never say I'm not. I could have a good delivery. Oh, Lanky, we will definitely. Yeah, I connect to you guys because so many of you guys have so many similar struggles. Like, we have so many autism moms. We have so many special needs moms. We have people in here that have struggled with addiction. We have people that have lost loved ones to suicide. We have had the whole thing. Like, that's why this group of people has grown, because we're all passionate for different things and we don't always agree on the same things. But we all, when it comes to shit like this is our fine, like, nope, this is victims. These are victims and we're telling their stories. And everybody has a different style about how they stand up for it and against it and what their line is. But when it comes to victims, none of us have a good enough line. Truly, truly. And I say that for myself included. You know, we are profiting off of people's pain and suffering, and the mainstream media does it. I'm not going to discount that. Like, they are number one problematic. Oh, his parents are so good, Dago. Thank you for that. They're doing so good.
EB, that's my dad went through the exact same thing, and what these people are doing to families trying to deal with that is disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Kyle lost one of his brothers to a heroin overdose and the other one to brain cancer. And they were both really young. They were his stepbrothers, but they were never raised as steps.
Thank you, Dago.
They were raised as brothers, and both of them had 2 kids each. Thankfully, most of them are grown now. One of them is getting married this summer. And thankfully, one of them, oh, gosh, she's our sister-in-law, basically. She's basically like Kyle's sister. The brother that died of brain cancer, it's his ex-wife, actually. They had been divorced for quite some time when he got diagnosed, but she dropped everything and took care of him when he was sick and kept the kids there all the time, like every day. She had them involved in everything.
Yeah, it was a really cool thing to watch. I mean,
she's incredible.
Yeah,
truly.
It was, for what they were going through, it was pretty toxic. And for, as soon as they found that out, it dropped everything. It was family first, and she did everything that they could.
Incredible.
So
she was just here and visited.
It gave me a lot different perspective on life. But,
yeah.
The other one wasn't. I mean, the other one we were kind of expecting for months, years.
Yeah.
Easier.
It was. She's still, though. She's like Kyle's sister. She was alongside his brother throughout the whole thing, and she was one of the first people. I met his parents right away, and then I met her. And from moment one, I adored her. There's just something about her that's special, like incredibly special. She was just here 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and I got to go spend the day with her. Me and her went to the mall and stuff, and she is just one of those people. The energy from her just captivates you. Like, she is just genuinely a good soul, like one of those genuine, humane. There's not enough of those type of people around. And I think all of us have had, like, my best friend of 30 years. We have lived apart since we were a freshman in high school. Our parents graduated together. They graduated high school together. And then we are related by marriage, but she was my rock throughout childhood. And still to this day, even when I took the girls, I was by myself, and she was always like Kenzie's second parent. She was always like, Kyle and I have had really good people in our lives that aren't even family, but they become family. And we're supposed to rally around people at their lowest times, is what I'm getting at. Long story short, we have been very fortunate. Kyle's best friends have been best friends since middle school. Same with me. Like, I've added to my friend group over the years, and they're amazing. I got to talk to one of my friends for 2.5 hours the other day on the phone, and we were laughing so hard because, oh my gosh, if I could tell you guys some stories. We catfished some guy that was cheating on her one time, and oh my God, the stories I could tell you guys about the shit we did when we were younger. Kyle was a part of that too. Kyle knew all about it. Like, oh man, that guy deserved every bit of it. Every fucking bit of it. Well, actually, he was, yeah, that's a whole story. But we were laughing so hard, and I was telling her she's got a really crazy adoption story that she's actually on podcast with. Someday I'll have to have her on and tell you guys the story, but crazy shit. Anyways, but we've both added to our support groups in our lives over the years. And we've been so fortunate to have friends that support us at the lowest times, like really not only family, but really good people in our lives. And I can't imagine like having all of these random strangers on the internet kicking you over and over again when you're going through the lowest times. And these people are so isolated as is. Like these victims isolate themselves because of the trauma that they're going through, and they need support. And we are accusing people of crimes before a crime has even been committed. Like, it's just crazy to me. Sorry, I just went off on Kyle and I both are like, this is our discussions though. Like we talk about shit like this all day long. How fortunate we are.
Well, we've come a long way.
Yeah. And to have you guys too, like as a community and stuff, you guys have, it's just,
some people in the community have been around since we were doing this on the back porch of a trailer.
yeah, it's
Oh,
Christina.
double.
Yeah, Christina. Well, then we got to meet. Yeah, geez. Kyle got tested by the internet when Kyle and I first started dating. The internet put him through hell and back, trying him out to see if he'd be a good fit. Christina was, some of you, not many of you anymore, but some of you guys have been around for a long time. No, honeybees.
No butter and garlic.
Sorry.
With the scorpion.
No, don't apologize. That was a compliment, and I was glad you know, I think I try not to like, it's so hard. I'm glad you said that though, because I appreciate that. I take that as a compliment because I'm not doing it to offend anybody or like hurt people's feelings. I just don't have the time. And I appreciate when people really recognize that I'm not doing this to hurt people or to like cut somebody. This should be a fine point for everybody, truly. Oh my gosh, true crime Karens, that shit, like this has gotten so out of hand. Sorry, I just went off. Long story is never short to you. You know me too well. Yeah, losing someone to an OD is something you can't explain unless it happens to you. The guilt that comes with it can consume you, even if you tried. Yep. Truly. And so many people are in the comment section. That's why we have our communities, because people are looking for an outlet because they need something to deflect from something usually going on in their lives. They need something to fill up. They need noise of some sort. Some people, this is just a hobby and fun for them and entertainment, like it would be TV. There is that side too, but a lot of people are looking for community because they're going through pain and suffering. And I think when you're misleading them, and it's really crazy to me how the people that are going through pain and struggles on their own and using this as like an outlet of coping, they take the first opportunity to kick somebody when they're down. And I'm like, wait a second. Can you imagine if somebody did that to you? It's crazy to me. Everybody has real lives. Oh, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, Nana times 3. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you guys, we have all sorts of discussions. Like I am not a one trick pony. No, I'm just joking, but we talk about life, whatever, you know. I love to cook. Kyle and I hang out by the pool. Kyle comes and sits with us and hangs out. He's over here reading the comments the entire time. When he's home from work, we're open books. We enjoy hanging out with you guys. Like, you guys give us some great laughs. Oh, Veruca. It does. It builds up. Yeah. ASD. Yeah. Thank you, Linky. Yeah, right, Petra? Yes.
Oh, Stargazer.
Oh, Dago. Yeah, working in EMS. Oh, yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Ugh. That's the thing is, like, I don't understand. My best friend that I was talking about, she's a therapist. Imagine that. A lot of my friends work in this arena of mental health, addiction, something, because they've all been through shit. And it's just such a, like, it's such a different universe on true crime or whatever. It's true crime, truly.
Oh yeah, for sure, Mopar.
It's just so weird to
We'd
me.
be playing ping pong in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Wayne, that's great. Yeah, I am and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with online being your community. Nothing at all. These relationships can be really healthy. They can also be really toxic too. It's all kind of what you want out of it and what you're willing to put into it, I think, too. Some people are just here for shits and giggles. It is, everybody has a different need for community. Thank you, Sparrow. You're really going to get in trouble now, though. But thank you for the gifted memberships. I don't want you getting in trouble. I actually hate that. Like, it's so petty to me. It's so high school. I really wish she could understand that this ain't personal for me. But the more you say it, the more they were like, oh my God, it's personal.
Not trimming any more bushes.
Dang it, Nancy. I need to post that video of him trimming the bush. Oh, Mopar, this is, I wish that would be him. Truly, I really wish. Hey, Smiles. Yeah. Yeah, dear terms of service. It seems like people are really afraid. Dago, thank you so much for the gifted memberships, y'all. Welcome to the cabana. That was like ooh, I sounded like CJ there. Welcome to the cabana. It's really sad. And you can fit into multiple different communities and people can dislike each other in your community. There's things that we all agree on. That's why people had personal relationships. That's why they were able to develop personal relationships that fell apart, because there was common ground. Sometimes we overlook that common ground. And for the bigger picture, it's really nice to see people overlooking some of that. I don't expect them to lay it down ever. Not at all. That their personal stuff is their personal stuff. Just for me, it's so nice because I'm talking the bigger picture, and I want people to be a part of the conversation and realize the harm that they're doing. So the more people that will take part in these conversations, the more. And I know for a lot of people, they have a lot of personal history for a lot of reasons, and people have done and said horrible things, done horrible things. I get that. But sometimes I'm like, you got to sit back and let people show themselves. Like, that's what I do. Like, you can never expose somebody as well as they're going to expose themselves. Like, I'm not trying to get people to dislike these creators. If you support them, that's your personal interest. But it's the bigger picture of what you're truly supporting that people need to realize. It's not personal against them. They could do better and be better. Oh, True Crime Karens, thank you for being here. Y'all, thank you so much. Doodlebug, hope you're having a great night. Hey, Wheelby. Duchess, thank you so much. Wisdom Speaks, y'all coming in. Oh, Jessica. See, your channel. You guys, please go check out Jessica's channel. Like, I didn't even know you were a creator. See, I was in such a bubble for a long time, so I had no idea the channels that were around me. That's why it's so shocking to me that people think this is so personal, or I'm like in these groups that are coming. I'm not at all. Like, that's not it. It's about what they're doing to the victims for me. And some people out here really get overlooked when they really do a good job of being ethical and moral. And that really bothers me, because there's a lot of good creators, Bop, you, like, that really care about your content. There's a lot of you guys in the comment section. I could go on and on. Dago, Duchess, Arctic Fox. Like, there's a lot of you, the guys that do care about your content. And I hate it because it gets overshadowed by the negative shit. And I wish there was some sort of balance to that. But people like the train wrecks. It's like the ambulance chasers. And people are drawn to that. And then once they're sucked into it, they feel like they can't leave because then they leave all their entire friend group. And it's a lot. Absolutely. Dang it, Nancy. T, and we learned a lot together. Thank you, Sheila. You guys, and you can't beat yourselves up either. Like I see you guys talking about like supporting. I think we all have. I really think we all have. And I think it's growing too. I think it's growing, adapting. And here's the thing, you don't have to agree with somebody on every single thing. Like you can like the person and disagree with what they do. I know it's a crazy concept, but you can. And if you really respect that person, wanting them to do better isn't a far reach. If you are giving your time and energy, then that should be, I don't know. It's weird to me because creators get this, I'm no different than any of you. Like you all could turn on your channels today and do this exact same thing that I do, say the exact same things and be 10 times more amazing. Like this isn't hard. Like I'm just talking to you guys and showing you things that they're doing. Like you guys, any of you guys could do this, but creators get this chip on their shoulders. Like you don't know because you're not a creator. You don't experience it. Subs go through a lot of shit too. The emotional roller coaster of everything that you guys go through is a lot. Just over who you hang out with online. Like it's a lot, y'all. Like that's why I'm apprehensive and I kind of just roam all over the place. People try to like get all bothered by me in certain areas and things. It's weird, but I just kind of, I'm listening for conversations. I want to like gauge the temperature. Sometimes you have to like, where is this coming from? Like, what are people seeing that I'm not? Like, why are people so okay with this? I keep trying to figure that out and it's driving me nuts. Truly. Dago, thank you. Cactus is a member now. She's officially green. Welcome, Cactus. Y'all, I nickname everybody. That's why T has been T for freaking almost 2 years now. Because I am terrible at pronouncing names. Yeah. Yes, you guys. And, here's the thing. Some days you need to laugh. Some days you need to cry. Oh, ASD. Yes, I do. We have a blast together, actually. Kyle and I are big nerds. True Crime Karens, I'm going to come check out. I've never been over there. That's why, like, I'm learning so many new people. So if I don't know you're a creator, please don't take any disrespect by that either. Y'all, I seriously, like, opened the curtains to a whole new area that I don't know who is who and what is what. There are so many bad actors out here. It kind of takes up a lot of time. And that's why I hate, like, I feel like I want to go support the good ones and I get stuck watching the bad ones. But I think it's important to show how bad this is getting. Cactus, it went south. We were just all being. I got off track and started going off the deep end. Not really, but. Yes, it's instant. The hate thing, Jessica, really bothers me. Nanax, it can be really. Yeah. True crime parents, they feel, and these are adults, y'all. Oh, I thought you were, Cactus. I was like, I remember saying that before too and butchering your name, so that's why I remembered you remember. Absolutely, dear terms of service. Yeah. No, you're fine, ASD. You're totally fine. I know CJ got us into a vibe. Oh, we'll be able. It absolutely will. It will. Unfortunately, that's the outcome. There is no way of doing this without bringing attention to them, and they know that. Drama sells for them. So highlighting the misinformation absolutely will bring attention to them. It's the one negative about doing this. But it's the only recourse we really have at this time because YouTube does not hold up their terms of service of misinformation. So it's kind of like name, shame, show you what not to do. Oh, yeah, Jessica, my mods are awesome. They'll drop all sorts of links. They know we rock with whatever. Oh, True Crime Karens. I want to come check everybody out, though. Like, hey, Scooter McBooters. Yes, I know. They've tried to make it into a big flirt thing. I think it is a social experiment at this time, too. I think I keep saying, what the fuck is happening? Hey, Tonka girl. Oh, honeybees. And I come off that way to a lot of people. I get told I have a chip on my shoulder all the time. And I'm like, I really fucking don't. Like, if you knew how much I don't. It probably comes off that way because I just have such a low tolerance for fuckery. And I'm pretty blatant about it. But I don't do it to people that aren't deserving of it usually. And I'm not like against people redeeming themselves either. People think I'm like one size cuts you out. Trev Time and I have messaged back and forth twice now, and he was really nice to me. I know some of you don't like him, but it was genuinely nice to hear him come directly to me and say, you didn't do any of this to me. And I was like, thank you, because I'm not that evil. I had a lot of respect for that, though. I think that young man is doing the best thing for him. Yeah, Dago, it's really dangerous. It's so dangerous. Oh, and we don't even know any of the facts of that, Petra. That was the part of that call that it was released between Terry Lynn and Chris that pissed me off so bad. He wasn't saying that himself. He was saying that, the way the conversation was took, the questions, how they were, all of it pissed me off so bad. Oh, dang it, Nancy. Thank you so much. I couldn't believe how many were upset at me all at once this time around, though. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Trev Time, not T-Rev, Sheila. Trev Time. He is leaving the internet, and people thought it was because of me. Oh, Smiles. You're probably at work, aren't you? I'm on late. I hit the back. Dear terms of service, you know what I tell people? I don't hit the backspace. I hit the select all cut so often in chats. So often. You guys will never see me like, I gave Brittany a little more energy than I normally give anybody, like, because she was calling me to the carpet. So I went in there and I was like, okay, what do you want? Normally, I don't go into people's chats and even communicate or anything like that. Like, I catch the replays and that's about it. Like, I don't engage, and I'm usually nice where I try to be respectful, even if I disagree with the person, don't like the person. That's just how I keep it in chats. But I hit the control, like the select all cut on so many comments because I'm like, nope, that will get me in trouble. Passion, not anger. Yeah. Hey, Sammy. Yeah. Well, Jessica, I think what's happening, though, it's not affecting their numbers in a negative fashion yet, but they know that more people are becoming part of the conversation for a real reason. This isn't personal anymore. And so often they've been able to hide behind, it's just personal. It's just personal. It's just personal. They just hate me. No, these are active things that they're saying. And they know in the long run that that will impact their numbers, that people are paying attention and realizing it. And over time, it might be high right now because they're running with the misinformation and that's what people want. But they know that the long-term impact of this, there's no coming back from this. When you show people what they're really doing in these cases, they can move on, they can grow still, but they will always have a cloud over their heads. Look at some of these huge creators. They still are seen like, and people don't forget, they remember. So no matter, even if there's still going to, and those that like really, some of them will do better and move on, which would be the best outcome. Yeah, Petra, I don't even get. It's so crazy to me. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. I probably better get to bed. With AK-47 drones. I don't even know what to call this. Like what I really do. People ask me all the time, like, what category do you fall in? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. We created an island. That's all I know. We didn't know what the hell we were doing or getting into or where my passion really lied. But after working with Am and then this whole story over the last, like, my eyes have been open to so much shit that I had no clue about. Truly. He's sleeping, Cactus. She just fed him. Yeah, Nana X, there's no going back. You can't unsee it. Truthfully, you really can't. Like, you can tolerate the person. Again, it comes back to you can like a person, but once you see it, things change. It really does. Oh, Jessica, I don't like him either. I don't. I get what he's doing, but I think he stoops to their level. I've seen some questionable stuff over there. And he supports shit like fucking inflating their numbers by promoting shit like The Sound of Freedom. The Sound of Freedom is nothing but a fucking fictional story. And I will stand on that, and I get passionate about this. Sorry if this offends people, but I lived in Utah. This shit's important to me. But that movie did so much harm to actual trafficking and what the trafficking looks like. When you're not factual about stuff like that and you use it to push propaganda, it's really dangerous to our systems that are broken as is. Like, oh my God. And sometimes, like, here's the thing. He bitches and moans about the excessive amount of money and stuff that foster parents take, right? I don't agree with their lifestyle either. Trust and believe. I do not agree with it, would not do it. But I also am not opening my home to 13, 12 kids and putting a roof over their head. The alternative is there too. Like, it's hard for me at times, but exploiting that for content, I'll never be okay with. I will never be okay with that shit. So, but it's still like, okay, they're giving these kids such a good lifestyle. Yes, this is excessive. Absolutely. You can never buy a kid's love. Is it going to do damage? Absolutely. But would the damage have been there being in a foster? Like, it's so hard to weigh those things at times. It's really like, that one's really hard. Oh, Jessica Danielle. Sound of Freedom was supposedly the true story of Tim Ballard, who was made out to be this American hero that started a 501c3 to bring down trafficking in 2013. He was best friends with Sean Reyes, Attorney General of Utah, and they overlooked so much shit. They did this big raid. I've done a lot of content on it, actually. That's my jam. In fact, we're going to have a lot of court docs and stuff to read coming up pretty soon. But that's my honey spot. Like, that's the shit I love to discuss. Yeah, Kyle got me and Am in that hole because he ran Operation Underground Railroad. So he called himself the modern day Harriet Tubman, and he's this Mormon man who, there's just so much to it. It's such a complicated story, but he's got multiple civil lawsuits against victims that he allegedly essayed while they volunteered their time to go undercover to do these trafficking ops. And meanwhile, it was just a bunch of wealthy, rich white men flying to foreign countries and attempting to say that they were busting trafficking. Meanwhile, they were creating it. Like, and you don't have to take my word for it. It's all documented. So this is all alleged in the court docs. You can read through it all. It's, if you're a member, you have access to every single court doc. It's there. Like I said, I've done a ton of content. We've read through it all.
And yes, the Alex Jones thing is wild. He is wild.
Yeah, Sean Reyes, I've done content on him too. Yeah, Linky. Yeah. Anyways, that's, yeah. Oh, that, because that wraps into the cult part of it with the Mormon church, because the Mormon bishop, or one of the top tier, he's deceased now, President Russell M. Ballard of the Mormon church, was involved with this bullshit. A lot of evangelicals, what's his name? Glenn Beck. It just blinked for a second. Glenn Beck was involved with this. Tony Robbins was involved with this. Like it, ugh. And then you have the Scientology crossover to the Cardones, and Elena Cardone being best friends with, what's her name? I'm gonna forget it off the top of my head. I did content on all this, and it's like I'm drawing a freaking blank on her name right now. Anyways, she's Elena's best friend who was an op with Tim Ballard. She's a Hollywood actress too. And she's a Scientologist. So then you have the cults connecting between the Mormon church and the Scientology. It's wild. Like, I could take you down a rabbit hole and back. Yes. Jessica Danielle, and that comes from Visions of Glory. All of the connections with Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell. I'm here in Arizona, really close to Lori Vallow, actually, where that stuff happened. We weren't here at the time. We were actually in Utah when all that took place. But yeah, Elena Cardone. Yeah. You guys got me chatting tonight. There's an SH hoaxer on here with the channel. SH. What's SH? Oh, you guys, we still need to. I've been getting messages that Brothers Underwater Recovery is like in Facebook groups and stuff, and they advertise. I don't know how to deal with this, but we've got to figure something out there. People need to be aware. Like, I'm not just pulling this shit out of my ass, people. Like, you can do your due diligence, and he should not be working with victims or searching for minors or anything. I get people are desperate to find their kids, but this is no. And he's admitted to it. I have pictures of it. I don't know what to do on that. That really bothers me. Victoria, that's great. Scientologists need to be ran out. That is a dangerous cult, in my opinion.
It's more than an opinion.
Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for talking to me. I'm sorry I just rambled, but if you want to watch the rest of that video with the aquarium theory, it's from Uni Reach's channel, which is Uni Rock's wife. So it's 4 back. Yeah, la-di-da, it really does. It really does. There's just, we have such a, the problems we have within our systems and things are so backwards. And living in Utah gave me a whole new perspective on so much too within the church and how things are ran. And yeah. There's just so much. And unfortunately, like, cults are all around us. Like, there's so many cults. It's not just the Mormon church. Like, a lot of my friends are still Mormon. It's not about them as people or anything. It's about the harm that some of these corporations, in my opinion, do. Lauren, yeah. I didn't know she was here, but yeah, that's going on down here. Oh, honeybee, please do. I love that, honeybees. I am for that. Please do. And please let us know when you start. Oh, Wakey. Yeah, dear terms of service. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight. We kind of went all over the place tonight. The churches are very scary. Yeah, they are. I know you are like, yeah, you know what I'm learning though? One thing I am, before I get off here, I do Midwest goodbyes. Okay. I say goodbye like 15 times the same amount. And that's me. Get used to it. You'll get really annoyed by it. Cash always tells you, like, you got another 15 minutes. Don't worry. It's bad. It's a true thing. That is my biggest downfall on here. But that being said, what I'm learning is every community, like these communities, there's so many different communities in my comment section or where you all originated from. But why you're here is because in each one of those cases, you saw something go way too far. The Watts community, the Idaho 4, it doesn't matter what case it was that you came in with, you all saw something go too far. The Gabby Petito case, Summer Wells, like whichever story was kind of what you followed or your community, I guess, which is crazy how these one stories can have entire communities brought up around them. That is such a weird reality. That is such a weird reality to have that. Oh, Kylie Rodney. Yeah, Terry. Thank you, Sheila. But it's really weird how these communities form around one individual case, and then the community divides over like how far people go, and then those who like toe the line, and then there becomes drama between those groups, and this side is like, no, that's not what's happening in this case, and this side's like, yes. They start fighting over the facts or the lack thereof of the case. It's really wild. It's wild how these communities form. But one of you, like, you're all here from different pieces or different communities other than outside of that too. It's just wild though if you sit back. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. See, Dear Terms of Service. Everybody knows who Dear Terms of Service is. I just recently got to know who they were. They popped in my chat. That was it. That was the first time. I was hidden from all of the world. Right? Right, Jessica? Like, and you really think about it, they're fighting over non-existent facts. They're fighting over things that did or didn't happen in other people's lives. And trying to, it's wild. It's wild. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Terry, it is. They want to, they write it all the way through the judge and jury process. The truth doesn't bring views. That's true, Lottie Da. That's very true. I'm so glad you guys can see it. Like, truly, it's horrifying. And it's sad because there is good creators out there. Oh, that one went. Kyle just blew a gasket. Actually, it's just a sprinkler. It popped all the way out, though. It just went shooting. That's funny. It was like a waterfall all of a sudden. Just went. Poor guy. He's going to be out here doing that now. Oh, Dear Terms of Service. That's crazy. I'm glad I popped in your algorithm, though. Yeah, Veruca. Yep. Watts red car. See, I couldn't tell you. Hey, Phoenix. Thank you. Oh, Mopar. Hell yeah. I'm a good cook too. My sister's actually even a better cook than I am. She started chef school. Oh, Lanky. Kitties are something else. They're fun. Gaskets, right? I wish everybody was healthy, but that's mind and body. Absolutely, Terry. That's the thing. It's not everything is these stories. Like right now, that's, I think, the thing that keeps taking me back to my like baseline in this. this again is not a true crime case at this point in time. Yes, the kid doesn't just vanish. We get that. Okay. But look at how many runaways we have and they don't get any attention. And I'm not saying that's the only thing that happened here. We don't know. But there's just no evidence. And you would think that if they, I don't know, like you think about them doing this to all the other cases of kids that are missing, that their parents haven't found them. And then you hear how disrespectful these people are. They're like, this doesn't just happen to all those parents that have had this just happen and they still don't have answers. Like, think about how disrespectful that is. Oh, what is my favorite food? Facebook groups are horrible, but that's a lot of JLR. A lot of JLR. That guy don't sleep. Oh, honeybees. Well, I'm glad that you're going to do content. I think you'll do great. Oh, that's why dear terms of service. Gotcha. Okay. Sammy, I don't know. What's my favorite thing to cook? I've been experimenting a lot since we've been in Arizona. Lemon pound cake because I like to eat it. Cheesecake because I like to eat it. Good night, Linky. Oh, honeybees, I got what you were saying. Yeah. I used to be more into cooking. I've baked a lot since we've been in Arizona, which is crazy because you wouldn't want to you wouldn't think turning your oven on in 112-degree weather is very appeasing to most people, but our house doesn't heat up from it, which is amazing to me. I'm like, yeah, because I lived in old places, and when you turn the oven on, your house heats up. Like the HVAC systems always sucked. This one's amazing. We have 2 huge air conditioners in our house in Arizona, and it gets hot. But I end up last summer, I spent so much time baking in my swimming suit. I'd go in the house, put something in the oven, set the timer, come out, hang out by the pool, run back in. Like, it's so weird. Mopar. Of course. Thanks for being here with me. Yeah. Yeah, Terry. Yeah. It's very disheartening. Oh, yeah. It happens in every case, Jessica. I'm sure I can find you all sorts of stuff, Mopar. Buttered scorpion. No, absolutely, honeybees. I'm terrible with messages. I say that all the time, and people will tell you I am terrible about it. But please do reach out. I will. I'm trying to get through them. I didn't even realize I had that many sitting there. But I will get through them and respond. So if you need something, yeah, please feel free. It might take me a little bit, so don't. Urgent is never good with me. But you can come in my chat and say, check it now. If it's a 911. Nothing has, you guys, it's the internet at the end of the day. None of this stuff is 911. Unfortunately, we can't fix much of it. And I appreciate most of you guys understand that. But some people will be like, it's an emergency. And I'm like, y'all, at the end of the day, I can't fix this shit usually. Oh, yeah. Scottsdale's beautiful at Christmas time. Okay, now I am seriously out. Mopar, my sister is me, but reddish brown hair. A little bit taller. I haven't seen her in a while, though. I couldn't even tell you what she looks like. I mean, I have pictures of her, of course. We looked a lot alike when we were younger. A lot. It's funny to think about that. I would love to. I haven't seen her in a few years. I wonder what she looks like now. All right, y'all. I'm out. I really am out. I cooked Thanksgiving with you guys. Okay, you guys. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow for content. We're going to go over T-Rev 757 and maybe some of the Terry Lynn phone call and creators that have discussed it, probably like Jay for Justice. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all. Get some rest.
Good night, everybody.